We should really do the basketball thing, Nick. Like, there's Josiah taking it down the lane and all that. you know. Oh, he bounces one off the rim.
And welcome everyone to the Mechanics Institute on this Saturday afternoon, special Saturday, March 13th. My name is Abel Talamantes. I'm the chess director at the Mechanics Institute, and joining me are Grandmaster Nick DeFermian, three-time U.S. champion, and FIDE Master Paul Whitehead. And we are here to cover the Think Move Play Scholastic Tournament. Totally free for the kids, sponsored by the Thompson Family Foundation in partnership with the Mechanics Institute. We're going to do 5 rounds of Game in 10 plus 2. And then after this tournament is over, we're going to have a special 1 hour Game in 5 plus 2 arena starting at 5:30, all here on chess.com. And we're going to have some special guests playing, and we'll get more on that later. But how's it going, guys?
Hanging in there, looking forward to, watching some shots bounce off the rim.
And we had close to 200 kids register.
Wow!
For this event.
Terrific.
We have about 100 that have joined the tournament, but we know that a lot of the people joined in the last few minutes. So fantastic turnout, especially considering we put this together on short notice. One of the things that was going on was we had to match the calendar because our San Francisco Scholastic Championship is next Saturday. And then the U.S. Junior Congress early April, so it was hard to find time that worked. But this worked out, and the kids came, and so here we are.
Fantastic.
So
has the tournament gotten underway? Oh, 10 more minutes, right?
10 more minutes, and let me say hi to everyone.
We're good, everybody out there. Thanks for watching.
And it's kind of fun because we're going to be sort of covering some games and spotlighting some games from our Scholastic community where we don't normally stream purely Scholastic events. I know we did the San Francisco Championship last year, and that was a whole lot of fun. But it'll be fun to do.
You're going to do it again this year?
Oh, yeah.
Streaming it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, have to. We expect a bigger turnout. We already have about 160 registered for that.
Great.
And that's next week. So we do think we'll get to 300. I think.
When does it start?
Judith's rooting for 400. I think 9 in the morning. There's going to be a Chess Kid sections, the non-rated grade level sections on Chess Kid. And then we have the chess.com sections, which are rated, and they start on at different times. And I'll put the link with all the information. Hoping a lot of the kids that are playing this tournament are going to come back next Saturday, especially because it's free. And then for those playing the rated section, that's a USCF rated section that's free. So, and we have awards. We have medals to give out to the winners. We will either ship or deliver to them. So, definitely, we want to see everyone back next Saturday for a full day of chess action.
Awesome. What does the winner get in this tournament?
The winner gets the fame and the bragging rights to say that, likely you'll have to go undefeated to win this.
Rounds. Mm-hmm.
The Thompson Family Foundation Scholastic Champion. But everyone's a winner in this because everyone that registered is going to get a free board and set from the Thompson Family Foundation. And,
awesome.
And I've actually seen the boards, and it has their logo and name on it. It's like really cool. The sets are brand new, like full tournament size pieces. And we'll be talking about it more throughout the day. But next Sunday, we'll do a distribution here at the Mechanics Institute. So if anyone wants to pick up their free items, they can just come next Sunday. next Sunday at the Mechanics Institute. Come to San Francisco and pick up your goodies. And then we have a bunch of shirts for the first 80 or so that signed up. They can come pick those up too. One like I'm wearing. I don't know if you can see it, but
Yeah, could we see your shirt? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's got the logo, the same logo you see on the chess.com screen. So very nice. All courtesy of the Thompson Family Foundation.
Nick, I asked Abel earlier what his sport was in school, and he said everything. So what about you? What did you play when you were a kid?
Yeah, I mean, I would go to like the YMCA and they would have, everything, a bit of football, basketball, baseball, so depending on the season. But I never went out for a varsity sport in high school or anything.
He was like studying the Sicilian, the Benko Gambit, and the Queen's Gambit.
I think, chess has so much to, I think chess resembles a sport more closely than almost anything else it resembles. It's a lot of different things, but there is that. What do you think, Nick?
Well, sure. No, it's as competitive as anything. So,
and the Thompson Family Foundation's mission is to enrich the lives of youth through sport and fitness. And we here at the Mechanics Institute and the Chess Club is to bring communities together through chess. And our first guest that'll be coming in at around 3:00, Adisa Banjoko, he found a way to combine both, because I know he ran the Hip Hop Chess Federation, but I know it blended, among other things, martial arts with chess and talking about the mind and body, how it's connected. And I think he'll be talking about that a little bit, because it sort of fits in with the mission of our two organizations doing this event. But it most certainly is. I consider it sport. It's so competitive, and you drive.
But the Russians were right, I guess, with that one.
It would be great to have a DSO here. He's been a figure in the community, and he mixes chess with the other things, though.
And we got some special guests that are going to come on and hang with us a little bit. Actually, let me see. Do I have to?
Did you ever play? When you were a kid, and did you ever play horse? With a basketball?
Oh, I loved horse.
Yeah. Now here we are, chess players playing with the horse. It's nothing's changed.
I hadn't thought of that. That's a good one. So nowadays, when you say you want to play some horse, let's go to the court. No, I meant chess.
Yeah. So, let's say, Steve Curry and I played horse, he could kill me at basketball horse, but then I would have a good chance against him at chess horse.
They have the chess boxing. So maybe they should have basketball chess.
That I could see that easily.
Or you should do it like you play chess, where if you make a shot, then you move next, and if you miss it, then your opponent gets 2 moves or something. I don't know. That probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's got to be something crazy. But we got 3.5 minutes. But in addition to Adisa, we're going to have a women candidate master, Alison Wong, who's come on the broadcast a couple of times. And she'll come on and we'll ask her about Scholastic chess, because she was where a lot of these kids are, starting up and kind of moving up, although she did have the benefit of being part of a powerhouse Mission San Jose chess organization. It's like a national powerhouse. And then later on, we're going to have Grandmaster and 2-time U.S. champion Patrick Wolf joining us, following some of the games. And then a little bit later, Seth Tarver, who's one of the program directors of the Thompson Family Foundation. We've been working with him to get this event together. And he'll come on for a little bit. And then the Mechanics CEO, Kimberly Scrofano, she'll come on for a little bit right before the start of the arena. So we got a slate of guests hanging out with us, talking chess, looking at the kids' games.
Very cool.
133 currently inside. We got some strong players at the top, starting with Sriram Krishnakumar, he's a national master, and then Rohan Rajaram, Ninja Trick, Sean Kelly, I see, Slow Cynical Quip, Cal McCartney, Sneed.
And these players should stick around for the arena afterwards, where Josiah is going to jump in as well. Josiah Stearman.
That's right, and I have not announced that yet. So
sorry,
Paul's spilling the beans, but yeah, we're gonna sprinkle the arena with some kid international masters, starting with Josiah Stearman, who has been around the Bay Area, all his life. He's played extensively at the Mechanics Institute and Berkeley Chess and a lot of other places, and playing currently our Tuesday night marathon. He's going to be in the arena, and as will a women's international master, Ashritha Iswaran. She'll make an appearance and play a few games in the arena. And we got some other special guests playing in the arena. Clay Thompson's older brother, Michael Thompson, he's going to be playing. And then we have Adam Chire, who co-founded Siri. He's going to be in the arena. And we'll tell you their screen names so that you know who they are. And Seth Tarver also, he's going to be playing the arena. And we'll see. You never know. You never know who's gonna show up. 50 seconds. And the games will get started. 142 currently in 43. Wow. Keeps going, and we're still people are still joining the club so that they can play.
That is so fun.
Come one, come all. And there he is, Adisa. How's it going? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to see you guys. Everybody's doing good?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Cool. Hey, are you still in London?
Yeah. I'll probably be out until like June or something.
You're in London?
Yeah, man. Trying to be where the cool guys are.
That's not here.
Did you just fly out there recently?
Nah, I've been out here since December. I've been working on a book, and then I just finished the book. I got this guy who's trying to be my agent. Blah blah blah. It's cool. Whatever. I'm just
secret agent man.
Yeah, I'm an international man of mystery. It's it's true.
There you go.
How are you guys doing? Is everybody well?
Good. Yeah, we're doing good. Hanging out, doling out some free chess, courtesy of the Thompson Family Foundation.
That's hot.
And the games are afoot, and there's so many games going. I'm gonna just sort of randomly click some games, and we'll talk about what we're doing, and let's start with let's just go to the top with 2008 King National Master Sriram Krishnakumar against Noob of Chess 421.
Well, big difference in rating here. Probably 228 King is going to try to shoot over the head of Noob of Chess. We have to use the basketball analogies here.
Wherever we can, we'll try to weave it in. Let's check Jasper E. Ames against Lightning Pro 1. And Adisa, one of the things I wanted to ask you about as we're checking out the game is I was telling Paul and Nick earlier, the Thompson Family Foundation's mission is enriching the lives of youth through sport and fitness. And at the Mechanics Institute here, particularly the chess club, we're always looking to bring communities together through chess. I know your background sort of did, both of those together. Tell us a little bit about your background related to chess and how you've used chess as well as sport combined.
Yeah, no, definitely. I used to run an org called Hip Hop Chess Federation, and I've normally taught chess and jiu-jitsu as like a unified class. And so that was kind of the thing that was different. And the idea is just that I've always believed that stimulating the mind and the body is equally important. You know what I mean? I think that in America, which is an awesome place, and I love America, but I think that sometimes we can be extremists in weird ways, right? Like we lean all the way into the mental, or we lean all the way into the physical, and that's never good, right? Whether you're encouraging a person to just be a hardcore football player or wrestler, or you know what I mean, something like where it's chess, or it's another cerebral kind of game, but it's not anything that's going to engage their physical body, and that's really, really crucial. You know, I believe in that. So
especially when you're a kid.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Especially like when you're young, teenage years especially, you know, I think that having both is really, really crucial, you know, and so however you can get that, I think is the point, right? It doesn't have to be chess and jujitsu. It could be, you know, backgammon and badminton. I don't care. You know what I mean? But as long as like people are out there and doing something that they actually enjoy, physically engaging their bodies and things like that, and triggering their mind to think in creative ways, there's no way that young people can lose when that's happening. So I think it's really cool what you guys are doing with them.
Well, thank you very much. And, you know, and it's particularly important to make activities like this enjoyable and fun, right? I mean, that's what makes kids want to continue and take things to the next level. And you know, there's nothing worse to see than, you know, someone who's like passionate about something or really curious and interested, and then sort of gets extinguished because it's not guided in the right way.
Yeah, I think, you know, to your point, there's also the thing where people like, you know, until you know, a kid won't know that they like football if you don't play catch, right? Like if you don't give them a chance to catch the ball, to miss it, to throw it wrong, to learn, oh, this is how I grab. Okay. You know what I mean? Like that type of stuff really helps engage kids. Paul,
you got to come back. You got to keep coming back.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And just allow them the exposure, right? Whether it's to chess, whether it's to football, whether it's to volleyball, right? Like it all matters. I don't think there's a wrong way to engage, you know, the mind and the body as long as it's done.
Very wise.
And here we have Ananya D against Tasty Celery.
These kids' names.
Celery.
These kids' names, I mean, very funny. Or kids' chess names.
Yeah, we're gonna
chess.com names or whatever
we'll be getting a kick out of these names. And I know a lot of these names, like Tasty Celery, originated on Chess Kid, and then they brought that screen name over to chess.com. Okay. But we know who Tasty Celery is.
That's hilarious.
You know, it's pretty sure it's Dominic Matar, who's played a lot of our stuff. So
He's a real ringer.
You've been keeping your chest sharp, Adisa? You've been doing it online?
No, in fact, I need to come hang out with all of you because my chess game is double trash right now. I've just been writing here in London. That's it. I've just been writing and jogging and doing jujitsu drills here in the flat. So that's my life, you know what I mean? But I need to jump online, and one of my New Year's resolutions is to hang out with you guys and learn what I need to learn, actually. So.
Yeah, come back on the Tuesday nights.
Yeah, for real. No, that's one of my real New Year's resolutions is hanging out with you guys and getting my chess game in order, you know.
And Nick,
no, go ahead. I was just gonna say with the writing, you've got the mind body thing and the jogging, you got that going on. So I'm walking. I'm not jogging. I'm walking.
No, walking counts, man. Walking counts. I started walking. I was walking over by in San Bruno by the hills, you know, by the beach, just walking, and then eventually I started jogging. Like, you know what I mean? It was really like that, you know. So no, man, that's good. That's good. Walking, like if you look at it like clinically, walking is one of the best ways you keep your body fit. It's crazy how important walking is.
I've been doing a lot of walking lately, and it's been nice. And then, you know, I've been able to, you know, do my phone calls while I walk, so I get
exactly.
Get multitasking going.
What's weird about London, because I've never really hung out in this city before, is it's really big, like New York City, and they have a lot of nature-y places. You know what I mean? So they have huge parks that are like, you know, Golden Gate Park and things like that, and you can just walk forever, and they got bridges and
Adisa, what part of London are you in?
I'm in South London. I'm in Tooting. I'm in
Oh,
Tooting.
Tooting. Yes.
Yeah,
Actually, I
yeah,
used to live there in the old days.
Really? Yeah. No,
Wow.
it's so fun. It's so fun. I really like it out here. But like I said, I'll be out there by the time the summer starts to kick in. You know what I mean? I'm just doing some writing stuff. At the beginning of the year, I did the January cover for Chess Life.
That's right. Yeah.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
And so I have some other things about chess. I'm going to start writing and dropping those soon. And the book that I'm working on is in part related to chess, so it'll be cool. And I look forward to sharing it with you.
And Nick, what do you think of Mighty Avenger here playing white against RX 79?
Yeah, it's nice having that rook already deep down there, and so good for the Avenger.
And Black's going to need to activate that other rook and knight and get those into the game.
Yeah, a knight on the rim is dim.
Always.
That's what. Chess can be learned a lot by all these little sayings.
I love those. I love those.
Yeah.
I think that was the first chess saying I ever knew. That's probably it. I think
Knight on the rim is dim.
Yeah. Nick, when you were out here, what were you doing out here? I'm sure you were just slaughtering people on the chessboard. What were you doing?
Well, no, it was especially in the old days. You had to move to Europe, so London was a good place to move to. I forget the park near there. The
only one I know, I'm still learning. Battersea Park is not far from here.
Battersea.
Yeah. Battersea Park is a cool park.
So are you close up to the Thames River?
Not too far. Yeah.
Nice.
I went and hung out over there a few weeks ago, and it was really beautiful. The weather was good. Being from the Bay, I'm not really used to real seasons, but I actually thought that I dealt with the snow way better than I thought I would. I thought I was just gonna wilt and just collapse on the street, but I lived. So
lived to tell
that was
about
cool. Yeah, exactly.
So we have Queen for Chess OMG playing Black and up material against Gyoko P.
Gyoko P. Hey, when you're up a piece, it's like being up 10 points in a basketball game.
Look at this ending by Rohan Rajaram, Ninja Trick.
Checkmate.
Oh, right there. What's the name of that? It's got a name? Is that the Arabian Mate? Arabian Mate? Anyone?
I don't know, but the referee just called the end of the game.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
The clock expired. I don't think the referee can call the game unless there's like stuff going on the court. So, which almost happened. Look at this! Look at this end game right here. This is Tactivian against Fit Sporty Comic.
Well, I like White's chances up a whole rook.
A rook is a rook.
Now the challenge, of course, is that these players may not be as versed in end games. So curious if that'll be a factor or not.
It often is. When you don't know how to win. You're winning, but you don't know how to win.
Those are some of the most frustrating scenarios when you're like chasing someone's king, but you can't really figure it out, or you can cut them off in one way, but they always kind of slide out on the other.
Well, you got to know the fundamentals.
Yeah.
Fundamentals will see you through those hard times.
Well,
it's true.
The funny thing about end games is like, even if you don't know the fundamentals of how to win, you should be winning. You just don't know how to execute it.
Right? Exactly. You can't see it, and you're like, wait, but there's that, and then how come it's not?
Yeah, it's like okay, I know this is theoretically a one position. I just don't know how to execute it.
Right. And that's an issue for chess players, a hurdle even.
Yeah.
And in the chat, I just posted the link to next Saturday's San Francisco Scholastic Championship, another free event. This one has rated sections, non-rated sections on Chess Kit by grade level, and then 3 rated sections on chess.com. Check it out. There are prizes, medal prizes.
That's very cool.
Not prizes made of metal. Medal prizes. And here we have Zangatang 24 playing the Macaboo. But Macaboo looks like they have it under control here.
The Macaboo is doing well here.
Let's go back to this one. Summer Night Patrick against Ripdraw.
Oh, now this is
This is a
even
bit
material.
I think
Closer than the other games.
White's kind of close to wrapping it up here, probably.
And time control for game in 10 +2. And then the second round will start as soon as the last game's over from this round. So it just goes continuous. So Adissa, tell us about the Bishop Chronicles at your podcast.
Yeah, so at the top of this year, I really wanted to change the way that I've been doing my podcast, Bishop Chronicles. Normally, I always open, with positive, silly stuff, but then have kind of a serious conversation at the end with a guest. So I was lucky enough to get RZA on. A lot of that stuff was what went into the Chess Life cover. And then I recently had John Leguizamo on, the actor.
Oh, yeah.
Because he did
Critical
Thinking.
Critical Thinking.
Yeah. So I had him on with Carla Berkowitz, who is the executive producer for that film. And so we were just kind of talking about, how long, because it took a really long time to get that film made. You know what I mean?
Based on a true story.
Yeah, based on a true story about a Latino chess teacher in Miami who took his kids to the States. And it was really good. It was a really good interview, a very fun conversation with those two. And then I have some more stuff coming with, I should have Jizza from Wu-Tang on coming up, and he's got some cool things he's been working on that deal with chess that I think you guys will all find pretty interesting. And, every time I do a show, I always add a chess and life strategy to the show. So there's always some aspect of the show that's going to talk about, how you can take a position on the board and kind of apply it to life scenarios. Cause I think, I just think that's totally crucial.
Well, how do we do this? Look at this move right here for black. Takes the knight right there, takes the rook, and then delivers mate. What a beautiful mate right there. So congratulations to Aditya V.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4.
Very pretty little pattern.
Nice little pattern there.
It's really crazy how those movements on the board can be just so poetic, right? I mean, you see them. It can be poetry.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, it is. It's really cool, man.
Paul's on fire, relating basketball.
Yeah, no, he's got the whole integration, bam.
No, that's. I wish I could see the chess moves a little more clearly as Nick does. That's for sure.
And what do you think of Ugandan Knuckles 7 here? It's got all the pawns for the knight, but would you rather have the piece or all the pawns?
I'd rather have that name, Ugandan Knuckles 7.
Yeah, that's a hot name. That's what I was gonna say. That is a hot name.
I mean,
and it's 7. What? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 not available, or
I know.
I mean, that conjures up some really strong stuff, I think, for me.
I like it.
Tough game. Looking at, let's see.
Oh, what a blunder.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Did that happen? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
sad move. Really an interesting position before that.
So close, and then
nothing is quite as heartbreaking as a blunder, huh? Those
giving away
remember
something
those
for nothing. That's what it. Yeah, you can't afford to do that in chess usually.
Yeah. Money for nothing. I can't give something. Actually, here we have Kiro Tori, who is Annika Rajaram, very strong Scholastic player. And she's got it under control. Back to this game we were looking at earlier, Summer Night Patrick against Ripdraw. you'll see that.
Oh, did trade into a king and pawn ending. So good technique. White's got the extra pawn. Just win with one little pawn.
Uh-oh.
Should be a clear win for white here.
Ooh, but
That's a strange one.
That was a mistake, right?
Well,
gives back the pawn, and who wins the race?
Yeah, it might be a draw now.
Because the king was covering the pawn.
Yeah, look at that.
Looks
and actually,
like
because black would have queen with check, so the king needed.
White moved to the wrong square.
White loses now. My God.
Amazing.
Tragic.
And I think
Summer Night Patrick played a great game, but just
I think
off the rails. Yeah.
White may not have been aware, needed to race up and guide the pawn over. So let's see.
Chess has its drama, doesn't it? We've seen all kinds of, unfortunate events.
Look at that. A series of unfortunate events.
A series of unfortunate events. Sounds like the history of my games. Sounds like the history of my games.
Unfortunate events.
This looks like some symmetrical puzzle. And this is a bishop for a queen.
Yeah,
not
favorable.
Too symmetrical.
No.
What about a gold-tested dolphin playing I Am Stanley?
I Am Stanley.
Like, is that I Am Stanley or?
I know, right?
International Master Stanley.
Little strange. People are giving away.
It just leaves the rook there on G4 hanging. But,
do you think these are like nerves, like people are just too excited and they're not seeing it? Or do you think that they think they have a better handle on it than they do?
It's a combination of that plus vast inexperience.
Plus they're scholastic up-and-comers. Scholastic up-and-comers.
Yeah.
That'll get you.
I remember.
I mean, this is how you make your way in the game, right? You got to take these shots and learn.
No, that's exactly the thing. I remember we were covering the Amateur West Scholastic tournament, and we had a couple of masters from UC Berkeley on the commentary with us, and they were like rattling off series of moves of what they think the players were thinking, and I'm thinking like I guarantee none of that is going through their minds.
None of that is in play right now, gentlemen. None of that is in play.
Right, but that's part of the because the amateur mind has thinking and planning, but it's not at that level, right?
Mm-hmm. The refined elements aren't in there yet.
The refined element, like that's the right way to put it, because
there's always degrees of that too. When I'm talking, I think I'm making a lot of sense, and then I hear Nick say something about the same position. I realize I'm not making much sense at all. It's like
you got that enlightenment.
There's the voice of authority, and then there's the real authority. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of it's personal, though. What you like.
I think this other game that I'm switching to now is the game to.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining. We've got a nice audience.
This is round one of our 5-round event sponsored by the Thompson Family Foundation. Think, Move, and Play. Foundation founded by Golden State Warrior Klay Thompson and his family, doing good things for kids in the community.
Man, that's so cool. All right. I mean, like, especially in these times. And I mean, like, I know you guys probably talk about it every day, but I kind of love how the pandemic made everybody play chess. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's a cool thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if one good thing came from the pandemic, it was the global chess explosion. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Look at this. Look at this, mate, right here. Check.
Oh, yeah.
Got it done. Boom.
Knowing how to checkmate is definitely,
very important. We got three games left. 3 games left. Wow, look at this game. Audie got the win because his opponent ran out of time. But look at this position.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That would have been
There are all kinds of ways to win, right?
Yeah, I don't know if that was a win.
This is one of the last games right here.
And of course, it's a rook and pawn ending.
That's the most common, right? Most common ending.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a question for you guys after you finished observing this position. I do have a question for you, gentlemen.
Go ahead.
So my question for you is about tournament nerves. How do you, when you know you're going to be facing someone formidable, like if you know you're going to be facing someone formidable or you don't know who you're going to be coming across, do you have different ways of entering mentally to be calm within yourself and have self-confidence? I'm really curious about this. Don't everybody speak at once.
Nick has experience of playing chess at the very highest level. So,
how's that factored for you, Nick?
Well, if you play the best, you just you're always more focused. It's a big game if you're playing the world champion. But still, you got to just play. You just got to do what you do.
So does that mean you don't do anything special to refine your sense of self-confidence? Is the self-confidence born from the practice itself? And you're like, look, I've been practicing, I've been reading, I've been, playing with Paul, I checked in with Abel, I know what's going on. Or is it a thing where you have to do a lot of self-talk and things like I'm totally curious about this.
If you've done it a lot, you're right. It's you've been through it before. Like the first game, like these kids here, they're nervous. You can see they're winning, but somehow their nerves get to them. But then they've been through it. Win or lose, blunder or not, they've been through it. The next game, little better. And so you keep doing it, you build that up, and you get confidence in yourself.
So a lot of it is just the veteranness of it, just experience. Just experience kind of builds the confidence of the actual gaming.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to be confident. I mean, no matter who you're playing, it's a sport. If you go in there with the idea that you're going to lose no matter what,
you probably will.
Don't go in.
Right.
Even if you're playing the world champion, you have to think you got a shot at it.
Right.
So,
and because if you don't think for it, you may not look for the shot because you'll be so passive, right?
Yeah, and it's not the game. You got to play to win and not psych yourself out.
Now, Nick, I have another question for you. I saw someone whose name has escaped. Like I've heard people say you play the board, not the person. I've heard other people say you play the person, not the board. What do you play?
In general, my style was to play the board. That's but sometimes it helps to play the person. They're going to do something a little strange.
Right.
Their style. So
right. They have a tendency to cut left or something like that, and you want to be ready for that.
Yeah.
And do you do like what players currently do more of that than others? Are there any players that?
Yeah. Do you have a sense of that? Can you tell when people play whether they're playing the board or the person? Do you have a sense of that?
Oh, if you look at Maxime Vachier-Lagrave, there's somebody who plays the board and he's got his openings and he's going to do it no matter who he's playing against. He doesn't care. We're going to the sharpest lines and such.
I think the world champion plays the person really well.
Really?
I think Carlsen is the master Lasker, play the person, battle the chessboard psychologist.
Interesting.
He's got it all, that guy.
Yeah. That's deep. It makes sense.
Adisa, that's the end of round one. And Adisa, thank you very much for taking the time to join us. I know it's like almost midnight, I think.
Yeah, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I stay up late. You know what I mean? But no, I want to thank you guys for having me on. I really appreciate you. For anybody who wants to check it out, you can follow me at Bishop Chronicles on Instagram, or you can go to YouTube or bishopchronicles.com. See me talking with Riza about chess and life. You're going to see some stuff come up with Jizza, and John Leguizamo is on there talking about critical thinking. I appreciate you guys, mechanics. You guys rock. And I'll be circling back soon to actually become better. And I appreciate you all.
Thanks, Adisa.
Fantastic.
Right. Yeah, we miss you.
Thank you for joining. And come back. Join us on the Tuesday nights when everything is.
I'll be soon. As soon as I'll be back in a month or so, and then we'll start hanging properly once everything softens.
All right. Adisa Banjoko, thank you so much for joining us at the Mechanics Institute. And we are off to round two. Excuse me. I'm like getting ahead of myself. Let me pull up.
Adisa's a band with a new focus, it sounds like.
Yeah, he's busy. He's always keeping himself busy, and he's got a lot of projects, and that's just great. And while I fix everything here, we have started round two, and we're taking a look at the top board in this tournament. Sriram Krishnakumar, 2008 King National Master against Cool Fiery Dragon.
Well, White looks like he has a decisive attack here.
Doing Pawn Storm.
Ooh, knight coming to f6. That's going to say out.
Yeah, this is critical for Black. H file is about to be opened. Yikes.
Whoa, look at this game. This is a game from this round already. They've gotten to 45 moves.
They play fast.
That's quick.
There's the arena, and I've played like 3 games, and there's other people that have played like 9 games, And just slow.
Here, this is Callaghan, McCarty, Sneed, Dr. Banner.
Oh, Callaghan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Bruce Banner.
He's got his technique down here. Closes the show. Nice win by him.
Now, Callahan, I haven't seen been playing as much as he used to. He used to play all the time.
And lately he's been playing a lot. He's playing the Thursday night marathon, and he actually just entered the Tuesday night marathon. So he's playing both.
Yeah.
The current Tuesday night marathon. So he'll be playing next week.
So Nick, how are some of our old friends doing that over in the East Bay that I don't get to see and Abel doesn't get to see and that you might see, like Ralph?
Yeah, no, well, actually, Ralph, he's had a few medical issues, but
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's Ralph Palmieri.
Palmieri, yes. But most everybody's okay. It's the world is a bit more local now.
Yeah, in a way, that's true.
That's a good saying. Jeez.
Yeah, I didn't really think of it that way. That I'm here in San Francisco. I don't get out. You're there in the East Bay. You don't get out much. Maybe do as much traveling as Adisa does. Right? Going off to London seems like a massively long trip to me, but.
And M. Selva against Sicilian Dragon 2009.
A good year for the Dragons. And
Nick, does the Sicilian Dragon ever change year to year? Or is it the dragon in any year?
It had been popular some years, and then recently it's not been played as much as it used to. So I would like to see it, make a comeback, because they're such fun games to see. Both sides are attacking each other.
Yeah, the Sicilian defense itself is not as popular at the top level right now.
And I'm looking around the games. I'm trying to find usernames that I like. So we're gonna follow Cap Awesome 18. Cap Awesome 18 against Pranav 0511. Budapest defense. And speaking of which, shout out to tournament director Judith Stare, who's doing all the customer service stuff behind the scenes. So how's it going, Judith, and in the chat?
Haven't seen Alexi today.
Yeah, what's she up to? I'm actually doing a FIDE seminar on chess and education right now, and they were talking about how Dr. Alexi Root is the one of the leading world experts on applying chess to education.
That's interesting.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, like we're talking to her all the time.
Yeah,
So
she's our chum.
She is renowned. All right,
she's become like a usual member of the mechanics online.
Yeah. Let's see if she pops in. You never know.
Alexi, come say hi.
We got Tricky Pot 1 against Adichie.
Oh, this is a complicated game here.
Yeah, this one's a little tighter.
Yeah. Some good chess being played here at this tournament, I've noticed.
Yeah, and these are Scholastic players. Like, this is sort of like the next future TNM participants that are the strong players. But
maybe Queen A6, hitting the rook at E2, and then Bishop F8.
Ooh, look at that.
Trying something sneaky.
Bishop F8.
First.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Queen A6 first, but this probably is good too. Of course, when that bishop goes, that'll be a strong white. I think white should maybe leave the rook there.
Well, if he could go rook to C2, queen to A6, bishop, wrong square, because bishop takes F8, queen takes C2, you'd have the discovery, knight takes C4 on the queen.
Yes, that's right.
But now the rook's on C3.
Yeah. And there was a possibility of leaving the rook at C5 too, but maybe that wasn't so great.
So this
found it. 26. Nice.
Winning the exchange.
Yeah. Nice move.
I'm just wondering about this handle, Warriors 1984. I mean,
yeah, was that a good year?
They won the championship in, I think it was 76 with Rick Barry. And of course, recently they've been so great. But 84, we have to ask why that handle.
So we know he's listening, so.
People like your shirt, Abel.
Like the shirt? That is Thompson Family Foundation sponsored. Actually, we'll be giving away a good number of these. When the tournament is over, we'll send like we normally do, a follow-up email at the end of the tournament. But everyone's going to get a chess set and board courtesy of the Thompson Family Foundation. They're like really cool. I've seen them, and a lot of people are going to get shirts. So that's going to be next Sunday, March 21st. So we'll arrange that, and we might do some other special arrangements because we know probably not everyone's going to be able to make it in one day. The word he just likes to say 1984. He doesn't know.
Black is 4 pawns ahead here.
He doesn't know why though.
4 pawns ahead, Nick.
Well, if those rooks get active, we may see a comeback.
Yeah.
Of course, it was the book 1984.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, this looks. Black hasn't made enough progress here, I would say. and is in danger of getting run over on the queen side. Still, it's tricky.
These kids are really playing some modern openings, though, that
Yeah.
really kind of evolve strategy.
Well, the kids are into the openings.
Yeah, after the opening, maybe they can teach me something. Well, black won a piece here. White gave away a piece mistakenly, or instead of losing the exchange, decided to give away a piece. That's a common beginner's mistake, thinking that giving the exchange away is worse than losing a piece.
And since we have a lot of Scholastic players here that are like improving their chess and learning how to improve, would you prioritize the openings as part of their learning now at this level, or would you emphasize other things to take precedence over that?
Yeah, I mean, Papa Blanco always said study the end game, and other people like Karpov learn the end game first. But the openings, you learn some tricks. It gives you some immediate success. So people find that fun to learn those.
And we have a strong Scholastic player in the chat, Slow Cynical Quip, Sean Kelly. How did you learn? Did you focus on tactics and do end games first, or or were you kind of one of those I love study the openings? And I'm curious what he says from a Scholastic player that's almost 2000 level. Let's check in on some other games. Oh, a lot of games are done already, actually. 1976. Yeah, 1976. Yeah, almost 2000. Mr. Kelly. Here is Mila Magic Chess against the Oder Mui. He does not study the opening that much. Sriram used to do tactics for like a long time until he was 1,000, just like tactics. Yeah, so a lot of you kids, you watching the chat following the tournament tactics, especially at this level when you're about 1,000, that's the way to go, and that's what I hear most people say, or most coaches.
Tactics are good. You have to realize that chess is, a lot of it is tactics.
Fallon Photon against King of Chess.
Not looking good for King of Chess, who's down a queen and 4 pawns.
And about to lose a rook.
And see what other games. Whoa!
I think you have to study the whole game, and the end game is very important.
Look at this.
More important than the opening.
The board is not reversed here. The board is not reversed. That is the white king on b8. And this was drawn by repetition.
White moved into a check. No, I guess not. Interesting.
Is this a draw? It was drawn by repetition, but
looks like it.
Wow.
Amazing. That's great defense by black.
Yeah.
That was a nice job by GoGo SF against Lucas Lee 27. Nice games.
Yeah, some pretty games we're looking at.
Nice mate there by Green Dragono against Pengi the Third. We got the mighty. We've heard of the Mighty Avenger. This is the Mighty Revenger.
Whatever happened to Ugandan Knuckles?
His game is done because I don't see him, him or her. Actually, we don't know. Here's Sonica 2010.
Did the U.S. chess champion just say blah, blah, blah about the repetition? Well, you know, there's all kinds of ways to describe a chess game.
Or if you've watched our broadcast, you know when Paul goes, yeah, I don't know. Let's go see the next game.
Yeah, Nick, that's now my go-to place. If the game is really complicated, I'll say, well, what about that other game there on board 4? You know, let's go take a look at that one.
What do you think of this? I know.
Wow, Hopping Knights.
Good.
The Hopping Knights.
Good.
Fun for white. Sometimes your position's just fun.
Yeah, that's the criterion. Who's having more fun?
Oh, now that may lose a piece to rook e3. Not that it matters.
5
Well,
games
you
left.
can play knight d8 and defend.
Oh, or knight checks. Yes, yeah, you're right. It's hopeless. Those horses.
White's still having more fun.
What was that game you wanted us to play in the beginning? Horse.
Oh, horse, yeah.
Horse, yeah.
Yeah, if you.
Hey there. And we have joining us women's candidate master Alison Wong. How's it going?
Good.
So,
Allison, do you play horse at school? You know, with basketball, you know that game horse?
Oh yeah, I used to play a lot before.
Yeah. And look at this, they're playing horse here too, with the
with the chess.
chess pieces.
There we go. And Allison, one of the things we were talking about, I mean, you used to be here. You were one of these Scholastic players, kind of learning and growing and rising up.
Yeah,
And,
you watched me grow up, basically.
I did actually, especially being in the South Bay and watching, Mission San Jose dominate everything and fighting with Wybell for championships. But yeah, and actually, we're seeing some videos that I think Judith or your mom posted when you were super young playing.
Oh no.
So, what advice would you give some of these kids that are 800, kind of rising up and playing these events and trying to get better? Like, what worked for you?
Don't rush. I think when I was a kid, I would play super, super fast and then just blunder everything and lose. So I think that's
And actually, we were just watching a video. You were just playing Crazy Blitz. You just slamming the clock and slamming
I
the
watched
pieces.
that, yeah.
That's really good advice, though.
Yeah.
Not to play quickly without thinking.
And we have 2 more games in the round here. Second round.
White just gave away a piece there with rook c7. Gave away a whole rook. Still, it wasn't looking too good.
And then this is the final game of the round right here. The final game. And so, what grade are you in right now, Allison?
8th grade.
8th grade. And yeah, you're like almost 1800, about that.
About there.
About there, yeah. Have you played any like the youth, like World Youth or any of those type of tournaments?
In 2015, I was like, I think under 8. Yeah, I was 8, so then I participated in that.
And where was that held?
Greece.
Greece. What was it like? What was it like traveling to Greece to play chess?
It was fun. I got to skip 3 weeks of school. So
What Nick travels around as a coach. Was Nick
Yeah,
there?
that was I was at that event. That's
Wow.
great.
Oh,
Great.
wow.
Lucky. Both of you are so lucky.
It was nice and sunny and
And not only do we have a Warriors 1984, we now have a Warriors 1976. I wonder if they're the same person.
he changed his username.
Hopefully not the same person.
He says, I just changed my username to Warriors 1976, but I am still Warriors 1984.
Oh, I see.
And here we're taking a look at Summer Night Thomas against Paul Ultimate Toon. Good solid fundamentals here. Both players.
Yeah.
That's always a good start.
You never fault people for just bringing out their pieces and seeing what happens.
Well, that's a big part of the battle, right? You get out of the opening with the fundamentals intact, and then see what happens next.
Alison, have you played some nationals?
Yes, I actually played nationals for Mission San Jose Elementary every year until 5th grade. So K through
Wow.
every year, yeah.
And how many
And
championships?
I always loved it because I always got to skip like 3 or 4 days of school.
It always goes back to skipping school.
Yeah.
They didn't make you do homework while you were there.
Yeah, I had to catch up afterward.
Were you like a hero at school because of your chess? Your chess?
No, I don't think so. I mean, actually, I think when I was in Greece, my teacher made my classmates write letters to me, so I think they hated that. So
The life of a chess player is a
By
misunderstood one.
See, that's the tough thing about the American chess system is like, you know, teachers have to force people to like support the chess players.
actually, maybe not because it took up class time. So instead of learning something, they were just writing stuff to me.
Still, I mean, you know, writing an actual letter. Was it an email or an actual paper letter?
No email. They like work together on
Email.
Yeah.
That's how old we are, Paul. Like it was email. It's not an actual letter.
Right. Yeah. That silly me. Yeah.
Hey,
Did you get any good letters?
I actually don't remember. The one thing that I do remember about school when I was in Greece is that I had to do like the times table. So like in between prepping for games, I had to like do a time test, like 5 times 5. I remember that very, very vividly. I did not like that.
Oh,
Queen A4 check.
yeah, but
Or Bishop D2.
that bishop was threatened anyway, right? Hey, Allison, are you gonna play the arena later? You
Yeah,
have time?
planning to.
Perfect. We got another titled player in the arena playing with the kids. And we're also going to have Josiah Stearman and probably a Shrita Swaran also in there.
Yeah, you're going to have some competition. Actually, I'm really looking forward to you playing Josiah and teaching him a lesson.
I think Judith was saying we're gonna make you guys take draws so that you can play with the kids if you get paired with each other. Which probably
Passant, I think.
see that could have been a chance to do the en passant.
Yeah.
And Sean Kelly, I'm fairly certain that the tournament will be decided on tie breaks, given the number of players and the number of rounds. Fishman, bruh, is in the chat saying, is Clay playing? Clay is not going to be playing the arena. Clay's older brother is going to be playing the arena. So he will be in the arena, as will some people from the Thompson Family Foundation. And a couple, or at least one other player that's playing the arena, I believe Zane, who is a streamer for the Golden State Warriors esports affiliate, the Golden Guardians. He's going to play in the arena. And
stream it?
And I don't know if he's streaming it. He probably will, but there's another Bay Area streamer. His name's Toph, T-O-P-H, and he's a Smash Brothers streamer, and he recently organized a chess event that he streamed with Anna Cramling, like a Super Smash Brothers players playing chess. So
You have Cramling?
No, it's Anna.
That's Anna is Pia's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Sriram, so that's another national master. He's playing the arena too. So thanks for the kids jumping in the arena and.
Oh, I just blundered a rook.
Oh, missed that.
How sad.
If Black sees it, Black's got to see
That'll
it.
make it more interesting.
Yeah, now White's probably still got a
Oh,
great.
he got it. He nailed it. So now, and speaking of which here, Paul, since you were asking, Ugandan Knuckles lost here to strong player Luke Wijaja. So no shame.
Ugandan Knuckles has got my vote as best name of the tournament so far.
What about funny tall guy?
Funny tall guy. I've met plenty of those guys.
And
Wow, the
Alison,
Macaboo.
have you? Are there any screen names, usernames that like really stand out that are so wild they're like etched in your brain?
Not that I can think of, but I really do like Ugandan Knuckles.
That is a different one. Ooh, look at this.
Oh, this is not looking good for Black. White's been neglecting his development on the queen side, though.
Needs development.
Especially if your opponent doesn't have any pieces.
Yeah.
It's easy to look good when your opponent has no pieces, huh?
Is there mate? I think I see a mate. It could be
I don't see mate in
What is
one,
it?
but
knight d5, king d7, queen e6, or
Oh, how nice.
oh, that's very nice.
Great, Allison.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
that's your tactics for you. I like that. I didn't see a clear mate in two, although I was sure there was one, but that's a nice little geometrical mate.
Geometrical mate.
Oh, didn't take the queen, didn't deliver mate.
Still, White's got a lot of pieces to play with, including the donkey at e7.
The donkey.
back to f6.
Yeah, oh no, it'll end in a draw. No, say it ain't so.
Sometimes it's fun to see these big turnarounds.
The swindle. I think Nick has been loving
Yes.
the swindle.
To swindle. Allison, do you have any stories about how you got away with murder during one of your games?
I was, I think, yeah, I was in Costa Rica playing Pan Am's a couple of years ago. I was playing a top seed of the tournament, top seed of the US. I was like losing. I was down a pawn. She was going to promote, but then she actually blundered her queen. So then she resigned, and then I won. So then I medaled. But it turns out that my mom had planned for me to go like ziplining afterward, but I played for like 4 hours, so then I missed the tour. But
Missed the tour, but you got the medal.
But you won a memorable swindle game.
Would you have traded the medal for the tour?
no, I like the medal.
You still have the medal, right?
It was a little small wooden like iguana trophy. It's really cute.
Oh yeah, that's
all right.
how neat. Yeah, I always liked those unusual trophies.
The iguana
Every
trophy.
while there'd be some bizarre trophy that was,
I think first place was like a parrot or something.
huh.
Oh, how funny. All right, let's see.
You should one day join us on the chess cafe and show
Oh, wow, look at that.
show your memorable swindle.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool.
I
Or
still
show your medal.
have from like
Yeah, show your medal. That's right.
I didn't get a medal. I got the
Iguana.
yeah.
The
The
iguana.
iguana.
So it was the parrot, the iguana, and what was the other one then?
I think there was like a hummingbird. I think.
Oh, hummingbird.
That's really cool.
That's like super cool. Maybe we gotta start doing stuff like that. In other words, the panda bear, the the alpaca,
Lion.
and the lion.
Unicorn.
The unicorn. And someone is here's Sriram, the tournament's overall top player, playing black against.
Here's the iguana. My mom just brought it, but
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Where is it?
Great.
Let's see. That is it, right?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Very cool. Very cool.
That's a trophy.
So she's watching the broadcast. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Well, we can see why Sriram is the number 1 seed here. Black has got a great game.
Yeah, those pawns deep down in White's camp from that night.
It's very look at this. This is V Harish is hanging in there with Callaghan McCarty Sneed, who is white.
Yeah. Only down 1 pawn.
That rook is running off by itself.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's kind of almost a running thing now, Alison, about, we have Abel's dog. We have rabbits that show up on, Alexi has a rabbit.
Einstein the rabbit. Yeah.
You've got the iguana.
Does that count?
Well, you fish and an iguana. So.
And in the chat, I just put the link to the Thompson Family Foundation. If you want to learn more about what they do and what they support, click on the link and learn more about them. And it's got stuff on the family, the stuff they've been supporting. Check them out. Thompson Family Foundation, sponsors of this event. Doing a lot of good things for kids in the community.
It's funny. I've heard fish as called a bad chess player is called a fish. Have you ever heard that, Alison? I wonder, is that still in use?
Oh, I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of that?
I'm just not caught up on all that.
What about a rabbit? Because they used to talk about rabbits being bad chess players too.
Maybe one. It sounds vaguely familiar.
Fish, I've heard applied to other things too.
So what do they call bad chess players nowadays? Like if you're with your friends talking and playing chess somewhere, and who the bad chess player is, what are they called?
Just bad chess players.
Bad chess players.
Just a bad chess player.
Just a bad chess player. Pengi the Third against R3 Pros YouTube.
And no one uses Poxer anymore.
Or
the old Russian.
Yeah, you don't like if somebody uses it, you know that they must be 45 plus or something in age.
That's so funny.
What Bobby Fischer would call people.
And yeah, fish would probably be a compliment these days because they're stock fish.
Let's check
White's
this.
having trouble here for sure.
Green Dragono is in control of Fun Style 27 here.
Yeah, this is not good.
Yeah.
And no, go ahead.
Doesn't take so much endgame technique in some of these, but an exchange ahead, a piece ahead. That's your basics. But in Scholastic chess, you often see it screwed up sometimes.
And David plays. Yeah, no, it's a tough event because even though most of the players are, developing Scholastic players that would normally play on the Chess Kid platform that we offer, we have a good number of strong players that signed up and play, which is great for someone like you that's developing because it's nice to get exposed and play some of these strong players you might not otherwise play in a Swiss tournament because you wouldn't be in the same section. So
Black just played King F7. What a great move that was.
and this is a cool match of people we know. This is Annika Rajaram.
Yeah, she's my friend.
Yeah, and playing. I'm pretty sure that's Aditya Cheetah. So
It's a tough little game.
Giving her a run for the money. And then
Hirotori.
And then her brother's over here, Ninja Trick. Playing Lightning Pro. What do you think of this one, Allison?
Gotta give us a second here. Woo.
I think white might be able to do it. I don't know.
That black king doesn't look so healthy.
Yeah.
I don't know about like the rooks and the queen for black being all on the A file over there.
That's a good point, Abel.
Black's king all alone over there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And
I've been talking to my students about trying to sum positions up using words, rather than just start diving into calculations. First, make a general assessment about what's going on. And things like what you said are very useful. Look at all those black pieces all the way over there. Doesn't look good.
And it sort of describes something you see on the board, right? But then if you're able to describe it and say it, then maybe that kind of illuminates what you should do about it.
Exactly.
Black's low on time here.
13 seconds for black.
Anything that gives you information, like being low on time.
Here's something Paul would appreciate. I'm going to go over to this endgame, a rook and pawn endgame for the endgame lab here.
No, this is a complicated looking one, isn't it?
Yeah, pawn up for black, but better pawn structure for white.
And white offered a draw.
It might be a good place to offer a draw, actually, just because of, black might accept.
That's the good strategy, because you never know.
But also, white has a kind of a positional, like Nick said, better pawn structure.
Oh, I like that black's just fearlessly fighting, though.
Yeah.
In a minute, 40 seconds, moving quickly, refusing the draw.
Refusing a draw, yeah. Black is better, of course.
And just a few games left. We probably got about 10 or so left in round 3.
Alison, do you like endgames?
They're fun. I'll say that.
She doesn't particularly like to study them, as she told me and Paul.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, they're difficult to study in isolation.
F Pawn is in the chat saying all rook endgames are drawn.
That's an old saying.
But he's like a FIDE trainer, so he carries a little more clout than the average bear when it comes to that. Or another way to look at that is they're always drawn unless you know the technique of winning them. Right?
Rook and pawn endings are so difficult.
Is this the right strategy, Nick? Get the king.
Black's done very well here.
I would have moved the F pawn up. But I'm sure F pawn would have said, I moved the F pawn. And then rook to G4, push the H pawn, just creep up the board.
R3 Pros YouTube. Yeah, we were covering your game. We were showing your game a little bit. R3. What is R3 Pros? Like, is that something I'm not understanding? Sure, it's something I don't know.
I don't know why C-3PO popped up into my head.
C-3PO?
Yeah, Star Wars.
You're a Star Wars fan? Did you watch The Mandalorian?
Yeah, I did.
You saw the second season too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. I just finished watching it myself.
White's starting to get a little bit of counterplay here.
Did you see Rogue One? Patrick,
Hello.
how's it going?
It's going good. Hang on a second. I am on the beach.
On the beach.
On the beach. So how do I watch the games?
You go to Twitch and then pull that up
Slash
and then
mechanics.
mute it. Twitch.tv/mechanicschess.
Wait, say that again. Twitch what?
.tv/mechanicschess. And we'll say bye to Alison Wong. Thank her for stopping by and hanging out with us. And she's going to be in the arena later. And we'll be following her games as she takes on some of the kids. And
Wow, what a crazy end game.
yeah, this is we're watching the final games of round 3. And Grandmaster Patrick Wolf, 2-time U.S. champion. Thanks for joining us and hanging out on the broadcast.
It sure looks like White should win this, right? I could. D5 doesn't look right. Doesn't White go B5? A takes B5. Why not B5?
And
Not B5 now, like right now. Now, B5.
Yeah, White should be playing B5. Probably doesn't see the idea, Patrick.
yeah, the idea, if they're not aware of it, is not even something that's going to come into the mind, right?
People are asking, what was it like to play Kasparov? And I know they're not asking me that question.
He's pretty laid back.
Laid back? I've never heard of that.
That's not what I've seen on TV. Especially when he's playing chess.
Laid back.
He's pretty chill.
Chill, he's chill.
He's someone's asking in the chat, have you ever played Hikaru?
Me?
Over the
No.
board, yeah.
Ah, no, come on, no.
Draw by
What?
repetition.
Oh, White just has to play B5.
Yeah, and we got to bear in mind these are Scholastic players that are developing as players, and that might be some of the stuff that gets in the way. That's a foregone conclusion. Here's a game. 4 games left in the round. This will be over soon. Andrew Ballantyne is still playing here.
Oh,
Check this game out.
Oh, this is nice for White, of course.
You think?
Based on my vast experience. Jazz fork.
Jazz fork.
Jazz fork.
We were watching Ugandan Knuckles 7 play earlier.
And then, oh my gosh. Look at this ending here.
oh God.
How did it?
Oh no!
This is how we got here.
Was
Stalemate.
that- oh, that's clever.
Clever by White. Look at that.
The man has been studying with Cameron Griffith.
Rip draw. Nice move. But there's no way it's going to be a draw regardless, right? Because
Well, I think, yeah, you're right. Rook E7, Rook F2 check. So nice little move.
And Andrew Ballantyne's game's still going, but should be over soon. So Patrick, how's your chess? Because you've been playing a lot more chess lately. You've played in the U.S. Amateur Team West. Has that kind of gotten your chess juices going again?
You have to squeeze that lemon pretty hard to get any juice out of this. Yeah, I've started to play some more. I'm really enjoying it. The problem, of course, is I'm just nowhere near as good as I remember I used to be. That's an odd move.
Like, did they think they were going the other way, or?
I know, right? It's still winning.
What is?
Whoa, still winning, but
Like, are they making it close, or?
If he'd taken the F pawn, he would have gotten both pawns.
but still would have won barely.
Yes. Although in these games we see some mistakes.
The last time I said, oh, there we go. All right. The final game of round 3. Congratulations to the Jazz Fort. The final game of round 3. We're going to be starting round 4 now. We should have some competitive games at the top now that we're this deep in the rounds. And let me adjust that to round 4.
Are you following the Alpha Zero games? Are there great, wonderful Alpha Zero games being played now? And that,
Well, not Alpha Zero, but Lee Chess, right?
oh, Lee Chess.
And Stockfish. And those, yeah, there are some pretty awesome games, but it's been a while since I followed those. Yeah, I mean, to your point, Abel, like what I've discovered is, oh wow. So what I've discovered is, I just have so much work to do in my openings. It's just crazy.
Now, how is that different? Because, I mean, when you were the champ, I mean, you had to have been versed in your openings. Is it sort of the rustiness, or has there been so much innovation in chess and openings that you have to, like, restart?
Or is it C? Both of the above.
All of the above.
I mean, the world has moved on and my brain has rusted. I mean, so it's kind of a combination. It's I mean, like, so for the US Seniors Championship, I worked my ass off and I learned the Grunfeld, and I mean relearned it, right? By the way, the Grunfeld, I have to say as an aside, it's fascinating to go through the Grunfeld with the computer now, because openings that took top grandmasters years to work out, like in the old days of the 1990s, the computer just like solves for you in like minutes. It is insane. Like the whole like Rook B1, like, you know, the whole Rook B1 Grunfeld was, you know, Queen A5 check, Queen takes A2, where, you know, Black goes Bishop G4, like all of that. Like the computer just like works the whole thing out to equality. So it's like, it's crazy. But so I was able to learn the Grunfeld reasonably well. I mean, I've got holes, Lord knows, but basically I have a pretty good Grunfeld, and I've forgotten some of it, but you know, kind of most of it's stuck in my brain, I think, sort of, kind of. I was basically I didn't have time to relearn the Najdorf, so I just sort of faked it against Joel Benjamin, because I knew that he would never play the main lines, which didn't matter because he outplayed me and beat me anyway. You know, kudos to him. But so for the amateur team championship, I took a week and I studied the Grunfeld. The Najdorf, and I've got like most of it, but I can't actually play the positions. Like when I play on Lee Chess, like I'm just, you know, like when I actually have to play, like I can't remember what I'm supposed to do, and I'm not making the right decisions, and like, you know, I'm just dumb. So I mean, I'd like to be able to take like a couple months and really get my openings to like a place. Oh, and of course with white, like there's all sorts of stuff that, you know, I kind of sort of have a repertoire, but not really. And
And Yeah, go ahead. No, I was just gonna say there are a couple of people in the chat that actually put in a request to watch their game. So we're not gonna comment on the game, but why
Since they're watching as well, of
yeah,
course.
but why not? They're watching and supporting, so let's throw it on. Two Guys 308 is playing white and up material here, but black is trying to get an attack in. So we'll see.
Black's like Rook F2 is a massive blunder, right?
Well,
Maybe not.
we have to be careful about what to say here.
So we're gonna flip over. Well, look at this. This is Namrita Hansrai against King Khan 3. And Namrita requested that I view the game.
So we can't comment here either.
Can't comment it, but I think they requested it when the position was a little more favorable looking for black. So we'll keep an eye on that. And Patrick, I'm going to go over to this game. 2008 King, does that sound familiar?
I played that person, right?
Yeah, you played him in the first round of the Amateur West.
Who is that?
That's Sriram Krishna Kumar. Scholastic plays like a 13-year-old.
I won, right?
You did win. It was a tough game.
No, this is a tough player.
About my speed now.
Well, I've got to really hand it to you, Patrick, for coming back after all those years. You and Tarjan and Nick is talking about coming back and playing as well. So,
Patrick, have you played against Tarjan any game?
I haven't. I'd love to. I played Jim in Blitz. I've never played him like a real tournament game. It's funny, like Jim was quote unquote before my time. Like back when I was a teenager and he was like in his late 20s, like that was like some massive gulf in terms of age. And now like whatever, right? We're both old farts. But I really respect what Jim's been doing. He's been playing really well. And he seems like he's really put some effort into it, and obviously was super talented. So it's fun to see him.
And he plays whatever. I mean, he plays our Tuesday night marathons, but like if we have like a club match against a foreign club or against another club, he'll join that too. So he's pretty active.
That's awesome. Jim is Jim. Like I never really knew Jim back when he was playing seriously, but like I knew him by reputation as being very, very talented guy, and I think like it's just sort of obvious he must be really talented the way he's come back the way he has. It's awesome.
yeah, he was. He played in some Olympiads, right, Nick?
He did indeed.
Yeah.
And he and I played in a tournament in Yugoslavia, and Jim won the tournament. So they had a big feast at the end, and they brought him the pig's head. Different kind of trophy than what Alison got.
How do we think this will turn out?
Black is better.
Yes, black has an advantage.
And it looks like black knows what to do.
Patrick, Jim was the world's 100th grandmaster. I always find that to be a fascinating statistic.
Wait, seriously? He's like the 100th person to get the grandmaster title?
Exactly. Yeah.
So cool.
What?
In 1974, 73 or 74.
That's super cool. He
Did I just miss something there?
He's also one reason I'd love to talk to him is he's a Nightworth player, right? And I think he's doing it well now.
Huh.
Maybe he could teach me something.
This has been an odd game where black gave away his queen, but then white gave away everything else.
See, some of these kids are still trying to see the whole board. That's what's happening. What do you think of this? A bunch of pawns and
black should be winning, right? Like Rook C1. maybe you can hold it with knight a4. I don't know, but like,
Wow.
maybe you can play a3, and maybe that's some kind of weird fortress. No, but black's gonna go rook b8. I don't know. Like, I mean, I'd take black over white all day long here, right?
I like it when you say I don't know, because that sounds like me.
That's
you know?
Paul's. When the analysis is done, like I don't know. Look at this one. This is
Yay.
Annika Rajaram, Kiratori, trying to put all kinds of pressure on Green Dragon O.
Yeah, this doesn't look.
It's just winning for white, isn't it? I mean, I guess maybe actually you should play. I guess I was going to say you could play queen takes bishop, but actually no, because it really doesn't solve your problem. You're still pinned on that d file because white goes bishop b4 at the end.
Yeah.
We're following this. The top seed, Black is trying to put up a fight against Sriram here. Although White is up a pawn.
Yeah, pretty. And White is developed, so Sriram's keeping the edge.
Well, it's just winning, isn't it?
If you were playing it, yes, just winning.
Well, no, that's very optimistic. Well, now knight c5. Now it's just over, right?
2 pawns.
Yeah.
You have knight takes e4.
Oh,
Knight takes e4 and oh, even better. Okay, well,
there's that. Yep.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah.
And as Judith's mentioning in the chat, all the players that are playing this tournament, do not forget when the tournament is over, you are not done with chess for the day, because at 5:30 we have our 1 hour arena, and we're going to have some special guests. We're going to have Michael Thompson from the Thompson Family Foundation. He's playing. Adam Chire, who's co-founder of Siri, he's going to be in the arena playing as well. Yeah. Josiah Stearman, international master from Cal Berkeley, he'll be in there, as will Shrita Iswaran, also international master, and some people from other people from the Thompson Family Foundation, including Seth Tarver, and some others. Alison Wong is going to play in there.
It's pretty funny. C3. He could have just played A4 and just like won the night, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You didn't actually need to play C3, but okay. Now King E8 or ED1, it's over.
And look at this game: the knight versus the bishop and rook.
Yeah, the bishop is the stronger piece.
It certainly looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, pawn less for black, but black is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, although I'll bet you white is probably okay, right? Oh, well, now white should really be okay.
Yeah, rook and
Maybe black should have played king h5 or something.
Not clear, right? Because king g5 and you play d5 and king f5. You keep the, like, I think I'd still rather have black, weirdly.
And checking on Sam the Great. Sam the Great.
All endings are drawn.
Sam the Great using tactics here.
Whoops. You blunder something?
That was the knight. That was the knight. You'll see that.
Sneaky bishop on a2.
Did I ever tell you what Anand told me once about where to put that bishop? Anand told me that, like, if you have the option of retreating the bishop from c4 to b3 or to a2, you should always move it back to a2, because there's a good chance your opponent will forget it's there.
Right. That's great. It just shows that even world champions love to swindle, you know?
And just for people in the chat, and Judith knows this well, as does everyone else here, I love to take requests and show games, and I will definitely do that. But if you keep asking me to show your game, the chances that it gets shown again is going to like decrease phenomenally. So I will get to your games. If you think you got something cool, I will listen to it. But we got a lot of players here, and I'm trying to like get games of other people so that they get a little airtime too.
And also, of course, if you request a game and we look at it, we can't comment on it because we're not supposed to be giving hints away.
And only because so Sriram's in the chat saying, "Hey, check out Slow Cynical Quips game," and then Slow Cynical Quips in the chat. So we could take a look at it, but we can't comment on it. But it is an interesting game, so I'm gonna go to it.
So
does Rook H1 check win here? Oh.
So we can't talk about this, but I just wanted to show it.
We cannot talk about this pawn end game?
No, because the players are in the chat.
Well, there's nothing to talk about anyway.
So you just gave a clue right there. Let's go to this game. Whoa. Look at that. What do we make of this?
Can we say what we think about it?
Yes. Yeah, go for it.
White's completely winning, right? Although I don't like that move.
Oh yeah, I don't like that move either. Knight F6 or knight takes C7 check looks a little more clear to me.
Knight takes C7, king takes rook, and H6 I think would have won.
Yeah. Simple. Look at this. This is a good move.
Yeah.
Although
I mean, it's still winning. White is
Rook E8 doesn't work. No.
H pawn gets pushed.
Yeah.
Now knight F6 check.
Then king to D4.
Well, now it's
Then rook E4 mate. No, it's not mate. King has to go to F5.
a very different position.
This gives away the knight.
Oh.
Rook D6 check.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Really, it's still not clear whether black is winning. Like,
But it was not clear if white was winning a move ago.
We'll keep an eye on this game. Let's look at now. This will be interesting because this is a Scholastic player.
Oh, took with the wrong rook.
And here's the thing: do our Scholastic players know how to do this mate? So this is instructive.
At a certain point, they should.
This is instructive for a lot of kids. If you're watching, you got to learn this technique.
and if you don't know, there's an excellent basic chess book called "Learn to Play Chess Like a Boss."
Yeah.
That goes through this endgame in detail.
Actually,
and if you're having trouble with your openings,
so please buy a copy.
And if you're having trouble with your openings, there's this book called Modern Chess Openings.
That's right. So once you've gotten through the openings, if you need help with this rook end game, come to me next.
And if you want to learn something about Bobby Fischer,
We have 700-page books for you.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Such a that must have been such a labor of love.
and
There we go.
got it done. Nice job, Tyler Walsh.
Hey, all right.
yeah,
He has read the book.
he knew we were all watching. He was like, "Oh
It's
no!"
like, oh man, I'm on the spot now. I got to go play chess like a
seriously.
boss.
The-
He was debating between getting play chess like a boss or chess for dummies, but now he's gonna,
I don't like King G1 as much as I would have liked F3, but
Yeah, Patrick, you have to admit, Modern Chess Openings was in the Netflix movie.
yeah, no, I mean, I don't have to just admit it. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
and as
Modern Chess Open is a great book, and Nick did a great job updating it. Like what, 2 times, 3 times? How many times did you work on that book?
3 times, yeah.
3 times, yeah.
So anybody watching, and you know the Queen's Gambit, and you know that Modern Chess Openings was a book Beth Harmon studied. Nick was the editor of Modern Chess Openings for several of the versions, and as John Donaldson was pointing out, propelled you to the top books on Amazon over his book that just came out on Bobby Fischer.
Well, his will start to get a lot of readers, and then when people find out that you win rook endings by reading how to play chess like a boss, then
So
I'm not sure what Black's theory is here. Like, I mean, Black's just given up a bishop in order to attack the knight once.
Oh, we have a. Well, no, we won't go to that. There's a king. look at. Wow, this ended up a draw with slow cynical quit. Boxed out the king here.
I have no idea how that happened, but that endgame I thought was winning for Black.
Yeah.
Back when we looked at it, I thought if Black moved the king to h5, right, and then White had to move the king to g3, and then like basically like at some point the king was going to have to give up the h pawn to hold the d pawn, right? So. But you know, the problem is he pushed the pawn too quickly. That's the problem.
Yeah, and then the rest is.
He should have kept the pawn on d5, I think.
well, he could at some point play pawn to f4 anyway.
But I didn't think it was going to work. I thought maybe it does. I don't know. I thought you had time to get the king over before you could do that. Maybe.
This is a queen ending with an extra rook. So
We haven't looked at P Gudipati 555 against D Chop 1. So I wanted to give them a little little play.
Winning, but way behind on time.
D Chop. Yeah, Black's got to watch out that when I was playing the arena, there were a couple of games where I was low on time, and then I just sort of spaced out because I started trying to calculate.
Yeah, I mean, thinking is notoriously bad in chess, bad idea.
And only a few games left in this round. 3 games. This is one of them. Fun Style 27 against Lightning Pro 1.
Well, Dr. Chop has this under control.
As does the Lightning Pro.
Yeah, Lightning Pro's doing pretty good here.
So I think all the games will be done fairly shortly, and then we go into the final round.
H7.
Patrick, what was your sport when you were a kid?
Chess. I mean, I followed baseball, and I played Little League when I was a kid, or farm league.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay, so baseball.
Yeah.
Do you see similarities between between baseball and chess?
Oh,
Not really. Whoa. I don't know. What do you think, Paul?
Well, in sport in general, I see a correlation, but I was wondering if you did.
Paul is into this game horse, since we're talking about basketball.
Yeah, horse. Yeah, I'm just looking for a game of horse.
Horse.
You know.
but he was talking about chess, not basketball.
Black
So,
played
well,
this like a 50-50 chance.
Oh. Now the chance was if he took with the A pawn, right?
Yeah.
And that is the
That
last
wouldn't
game of the
have much
round.
of a chance either.
It still wouldn't. It would look like there was an opportunity. We are headed to the final round now
All right.
of the
We
Swiss.
got a rumor flying around in the chat.
What's the top board? Who are the two leaders?
Yeah, who is leading the tournament going into the last round?
Oh yeah, let's take a look at that. I guess that would be an important thing. Let's look. The tournament. We have several players at 4 out of 4. We have 6. Kiro Tori, who Annika Rajaram, Luke Wijaja, Callaghan McCarty Sneed, Rohan Rajaram, Sriram, and Smash Plays.
All these players have 4, huh?
Out of 4. And let's see who are the matchups. Sriram against Luke Wijaja. And look at this. We got the brother and sister playing each other on board 2.
Oh,
Kiratori and Ninja Trick. Can you believe that?
it happens.
Smash Plays and Dr. Banner.
Dr. Banner. I like Dr. Banner.
The Hulk. So there we go.
What was that? So this reminds me. Here's one thing I learned by studying the Najdorf now, which is like really interesting to me. So back in the old days when I played chess, Black used to allow the Karish attack, right? Like the Scheveningen in G4. And then sometimes they play like knight c6, g5, knight d7. They just like play that position, right? But what we've discovered is that position is actually horrible for Black. In fact, that position is so bad for Black that White can lose an entire tempo to get that position, and White still has like a slight edge. Because in the Najdorf, you can play h3, and then if e6, g4, knight c6, like g5, knight d7, and you're just going to go h4, like either that move or next move anyway. Like, this is like really fascinating to me. Like, grandmasters, like real serious, strong grandmasters used to debate this position, like this Karish attack position. But it turns out it's so bad that White can lose an entire tempo and still have a slight edge. I don't know. That's like interesting to me. It's funny, these things we've learned over time. I thought about it because I saw this Sicilian that is in an earlier, like when you were flipping through some of the games.
Yeah.
And Kasparov was playing the black side of those Scheveningen positions, wasn't he? Sometimes.
Yeah, and because he was so good, he did okay. But
Right.
it turns out those positions are horrible.
So
Interesting.
we got to give some props to this family's like royalty here, because like the brother and sister are so strong. This is Rohan and Annika Rajaram playing each other. They're about 1900, probably 2000 strength players. But I'm trying to think of another brother sister combo where they're that strong from around here.
Brother and sister, huh?
Brother and sister, yeah.
Well, there's the Woos. Rochelle.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not a big fan of how Black played this. Isn't F5 kind of dubious?
White's just tearing up the queen side.
And it's got that rook on B1. Oh yeah, Omya, and
I thought like you want to keep that F pawn at home because the bishops. It's really important to get that bishop in the attack, right?
Guillaume and Omya Vidyarthi are another brother sister power duo. I'm gonna go to this game because this was another battle of 4 out of 4 players, but it looks like Dr. Banner's gotten the best of the opening here.
How'd the opening go?
Let's take a look at that because we're looking at the king on F8 and wondering what's up. So here we go.
Okay, so right.
Actually, Nick, we should do a guess the chess opening thing.
That's what opening it is?
Yeah, guess the chess opening, you know? And then for a prize.
And you'll love this, Paul. Black offered white a draw.
Really?
Yeah.
You do that when you're a kid, you know. You don't like your position, you offer a draw.
Yeah, it's not for draw. Maybe he'll take it. And we got some attacking chess going on. Look at this game. Aditya 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 against Gogo SF. That is an attack if I've ever seen it.
Whoa.
On bishop takes knight, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, that may work. Bishop G8 check, the king takes it, runs away.
I guess, yeah, I'm very unclear what the idea is here.
And
Yeah.
the bishop H6.
Queen D2?
Yeah, I think white's run out of gas.
Wow.
Well, Queen D2, right?
Oh, that's a nice move.
And something like Queen E7.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it works. I'm just saying, like, I would do it. Now it just looks over, right?
And while we're following this game, just want to give another shout out to the sponsor of this tournament, the Thompson Family Foundation. Put their link in the chat, so check them out and learn about all the work they do. They have the mission of enriching the lives of youth through sport and fitness, and one of the initiatives is through chess to provide those things. Oh,
Queen D2.
Yeah, white's lost a thread here, but didn't have anything, I think, at this point.
To answer your earlier question, Paul, like, I think of chess as a sport of the mind. So that's why I guess I don't think it has the same, like in football, they always say, like, oh, it's like a chess game, right? And I think that's because they're talking about the sort of the mental competition. I think of chess as sort of the pure sport of the mind. So I don't think of it as being similar, but I think of it as being a different kind of sport, a kind of pure mental competition. Well, this is interesting.
the amazing Anch against Tasty Celery 7. And players, don't forget, you need to join the arena. So as soon as this tournament is over, you also have to join the arena. And registration is already open for that.
Good last round battles here.
Yeah. Tasty Celery 7. Tasty Celery 7 should be playing, what was the Ugandan's name again?
Ugandan Knuckles.
Ugandan Knuckles 7.
This is the top board here. Luke Wajaja against Sriram Krishnakumar.
Oh, wow. We've got a real battle of a horsey. They're playing horse, Nick.
Well, one of those horses is going to take something.
Right. It's the battle of the donkeys here.
Oh my God! What if it takes the one on C1?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, no. Yeah. What did White do here?
Those black horses, Paul.
Horsey's doing very well here.
Yeah.
That fork is so good. Want to have
Oh,
It just wins everything.
that's a tough one right there. Yeah. Because of knight e2. And
Yeah.
and he knows it. He's in the chat.
Oh, he's in the chat.
White is in the chat. He's all it's basically over. Yeah. Yeah. And for all those following, this is a non-rated tournament. So we knew there's not rating points on the line and what have you. So tough one there. Tough one. Let's go to the brother and sister match.
Have you ever played an offhand game, Patrick, online, and you've known that somebody's been using a computer? Like a blitz game or something like that?
I've never known that somebody's using a computer, no. I play on Lee Chess, and every once in a while, Lee Chess will refund me some points because I've
right.
Because they found a cheater.
So I take its word for it. But,
right.
So this now this looks fine for black, right? Like it seems to me like I don't know why white decided to take that knight with the bishop on e4, but now I'd probably prefer to have black. I'm not sure, but I don't know.
I know white's been playing on the queen side, but now I want white to play f3, so I'm confused.
Yeah, it looked super for white earlier.
Wow, look at this one. Sam de Great and Slow Cynical Quip.
I like the Slow Cynical Quip name.
Black down a bunch of pawns though.
Yeah, black is in serious trouble here. And trading, it can't be good.
King e2, yeah, that's the move. It's time for Slow Cynical Quip to think of something clever to say quickly.
Yeah.
It was a great move.
More than a quip. White in control in this game.
Sam dog great. And this is black is down a queen for one minor piece.
Yeah.
Not good.
And because I know we haven't followed these players, so I thought I'd give them a little air. Left-handed 32 against funny short guy.
Wow, that's going to be that's a beautiful night.
Yeah, look at the D4 and all that stuff.
But I think Rook G3 keeps things nicely under control. All right.
Yeah, it's a beautiful bishop too at D5.
Flipping over to Josie 107 against Prithiv 2013.
Yeah, white is completely winning.
Yeah.
This is hurting my eyes.
Yeah.
Although knight takes b7 is lovely, I do like how the bishop is now protected, and now bishop b4 check followed by.
Oh well, maybe it's just. Yeah, we can move on here, I suppose, with black being 2 pieces down.
Here we go, Dr. Banner trying to work out this endgame. Both these players are 4 out of 4.
I'd say Hulk smash.
Yeah, that should be pretty easy, even with 2 minutes left.
Dr. Banner's got the outside passed
I
pawn.
would have b5 and played a4 just on principle.
Yeah, I might have taken on b5 and played a4, like you said.
Just because, like, just the principle is you've got to put that pawn as far outside as you can. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's all winning, right? G takes h5 and h4.
Unless it's actually losing it. We've seen some crazy stuff happen, but no. Yeah.
A3 was a nice move. I think he'll
Yeah,
take it down.
that wins easily.
And
I know I'll win, so it's all good.
last round is winding down. Got a handful of games still going, but here's one game we haven't players we haven't looked at. Tan Lively Sparrow playing white against Snow Snurfer AXG.
Well, of course, white has to be a little careful, but this looks like it's an easy win, or should be an easy win.
It's nice to check. Things can't go too wrong if you're checking.
Oh.
And then, yeah, it looks like white's having more fun here.
Yeah. Back to these cynical
Why is
quip.
Black not giving any checks? It's very confusing.
Yeah, I was that was a little weird because he could have checked on H1 and then chose not to do it. Whoa. Is there any hope here for Black?
Oh, now maybe. You know, it's winning, but you have to be careful.
Is it
Oh, King D3 is an awful blunder, isn't it? Knight
It was-
E1 check.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess he's still barely winning up here, but now it's not.
King C4, King C3. White's still winning the
the
king
king
pawn.
ending with precise play.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Black should have played Knight C2, I guess, instead of this.
Yes.
King D3 instead of King C3. Does it
King
make any
F2.
difference? Well, white got incredibly lucky here.
Let's see. It's not over till it's over. Will he find King F4? And King F4, do you want to be tricky with King D6?
Yeah.
He's trying to be tricky. Ah, all right. Didn't fall for it.
Yeah.
So
Sam DeGrade is playing a great game here.
Trying to navigate the subtleties of king and pawn endings.
Ah, yes. He knows what he's doing.
Oof. Easy win for white now.
There it is. Yep. Nice one for Sam DeGrate. Fantastic.
Own it.
And brother and sister are like duking it out. I know in other online events, sometimes they'll draw. They'll just take a draw. But they appear to be playing this out. So kudos to them.
Well, white's won that critical pawn.
Oh, knight takes E4 probably, right? Or maybe
King H1 probably isn't bad.
that's true. Maybe rook takes E4 and put the rook on F4. Anyway, this is good.
Black's got cheapos in mind.
And we have two players at 5 out of 5. That's Sriram Krishna Kumar and Callaghan McCarty Sneed. And both of these players playing are 4 out of 4. So the question is if one of them wins, will they leapfrog?
Black should play C3 and just give away that knight to activate the pawn to activate the rook, but it's getting bad.
Yeah, you need something really cheap now for Black.
Yeah.
11 seconds.
It's time for Black to try to have some fun.
You have to go Dr. Banner and just turn into the Hulk here. One of them.
I would have played bishop c6 instead of that. And on d5, bishop a8.
7 games left in the round.
That would be bishop on a8 tactic. They may forget about it.
Yeah, exactly. Rook e7.
And
Black is on the ropes.
Kiritori, 10 seconds left.
Rook f8, knight d7. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Black missed some moves along the way, I think, in this game.
Not even a cheapo here.
Yeah, lots
Not
of
fair
pressure.
when one player gets all the fun.
No, it's not.
How's this working after rook f7?
Six games left. Check this game out that's still going. Tasty celery with the queen, but White's trying to fight with the rook and some pawns.
And try to make it tough.
Yeah.
But 17 seconds left for White.
I'd rather be tasty celery here.
I mean, Tasty Celery is a real veteran. Plays in the Tuesday night marathon and everything, doesn't he?
Tasty celery?
Yeah.
Hasn't played the Tuesday marathon, but always plays our free events on Chess Kid.
Right.
He may have played one, actually. May have played one. That's one of our Scholastic players, Dominic Matar. 2 games left. The other one is this one here. Junior Pawar against Colby R. Seconds left for Black.
I would have played queen d8.
Black has like 2.5 seconds left. They're up material.
Bishop g4 would have pinned.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Black just got away with something a little bit, but
Oh, I love this king march.
yeah.
Queen d8. Come on, bring the queen around. Now, what's that? Okay.
Although the rook's not protected anymore.
Rook
Oh, queen takes. Yeah.
Rook g4.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, bishop takes queen.
Missed it.
No!
Incredible.
And now,
time?
now White under time pressure and repetition.
Unbelievable.
Draw by repetition.
Escape by White.
That's a bizarre draw.
Yeah.
And this is the final game of the tournament right here.
Wow.
And
Wow.
it's
Just
over.
shows the unpredictable nature of chess.
And there it is, the final standings. Sriram Krishnakumar, 5 out of 5, gets the tie breaks barely over Ninja Trick, Rohan Rajaram.
Wow. And Dr. Banner, congratulations, you guys.
Cal McCarty Sneed, congrats. Those are the 3. from the tournament. And thank you for playing this Swiss tournament. All you players, register now for the arena. You have to join that as well. Just go on the registration bar and get signed up. And Patrick, thank you very much for hanging out with us.
Yeah, Patrick, it's great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone.
Take it easy. Grandmaster Patrick Wolf, two-time U.S. champion and Mechanics Institute trustee and chair.
I'm going back to the beach now.
Yeah.
Bye.
Get back in the water. And thank you. And thank you, Warriors 1976, for saying, but we're not done. We're going to stay on here because the arena starts in less than 30 minutes. And
I'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Perfect.
Unless you need to take a break, Abel?
No. I'm good. So Judith, why don't you if you're free, come hang out with us a little bit. Don't go anywhere. And we may have a couple of special guests coming in on the broadcast any minute now. So actually, yeah, perfect. Toph and Zane. We'll ask them. Toph and Zane, who may come on the broadcast any minute now, they're actually professional esports streamers. So that'll be exciting to ask about that because get a sense of what that's like. Do you ever think there'd be something like that, Nick?
The esports, it makes sense. It's in the modern world.
Well, it's a huge thing too, right? Like,
oh yeah.
Hey there, we got
Hi.
Zane on.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you perfect.
Perfect. How are you guys doing?
Very, very good. Thanks for hanging out with us. And
Of course, yeah.
So while I'm fixing the environment over here, and then I think we're gonna have Toph join in. Tell us a little bit about what you do. You're a member of the Golden Guardians, and you do esports and streaming. Tell us what that's like, because we have a lot of kids that follow and watch and partake.
Sure, yeah. So I joined Golden Guardians about a year ago. I am a professional Super Smash Bros. Melee player. I've been playing the game competitively for about 7 years now. I kind of joined when there was a scene in my my local college scene, and I've been doing that since. Been playing pretty much every day, and recently, about a year or two ago, got into streaming on Twitch to broadcast my gameplay and kind of foster a community through there, and so that's been great.
And how do you transition from you're playing it and you love doing it to getting sponsorship and just getting outreach to do it more?
Sure. Yeah, it was kind of a natural progression where I started, like I said, in my college scene, and it was just something that I kind of did on the side that I didn't know was going to become like a full-time thing. But as I kept playing, my passion for it grew more and more, and my results also got better. So it was kind of this natural progression where I got better on my local college rankings, then into my state rankings in Virginia, and then I started entering national tournaments and kind of facing like the largest scene abroad, and I started getting top results through there. So yeah.
And we have also joining us Toph. How's it going?
Hey, what's up? Good to talk to you again, Abel. How you doing?
I'm doing great. And you're a streamer here in the Bay Area, and if I remember right, you've done Super Smash Bros, but you've also transitioned to chess, and you just had a big chess event with the Super Smash Bros crowd with was it Anna Kramling? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. No, well, okay. So I always was into, like, when I was in high school. I started playing Smash Bros in college, and when I was in high school, I actually did play a little bit of chess. I played in Scholastic tournaments, just like the one we saw today.
Nice.
I was spectating a little bit of the latter part of the Swiss, and but yeah, I was always, I always kind of liked chess, and I liked watching it. I was never particularly good. Okay, so I kind of got into commentating Smash Bros. There's kind of a very vibrant kind of tournament scene. And I think there's some actual similarities to chess. It's like it's a 1-versus-1 game. You see a lot of the big esports now are team games and things like that. But Smash Bros is very like, it's one-on-one. It's got a lot of depth. There's an endless amount of analysis you can do. And so I've always just liked geeking out about the game, and kind of got into commentary from that. Huh? And then this year, well, not this year, I guess last year, because 2020, there was kind of a big chess boom with like Hikaru was starting to blow up on Twitch, and Queen's Gambit and all this stuff. So a ton of interest, kind of rejuvenated interest in chess. And I was like, dude, we should do a chess tournament. I just noticed a lot of Smash players were streaming the game and just having fun with it on Twitch. I was like, dude, I should do an event with basically just to invite a bunch of the Smash players who were into chess and just put on an event for them. And then I was fortunate enough to be able to partner with, chess.com and we had Anna Kramling, and we had some of the guys from Chess Bra. So Eric Hansen and Aman were on, they're both grandmasters, and they basically we were able to basically pair each of the Smash players who were, pretty low rated, some were 1,000 to maybe 1,200 rating range, with top players, grandmasters, who were able to coach them leading up to the event. And that was really cool to kind of get to see, okay, here are people who know how to be very good at a game. Let's watch them learn a new game with the guidance of, great chess players. And then that was a lot of fun. Just a lot of really great streams and videos came out of that. And it was just kind of awesome to get to put it together.
And what's it been like for you guys? It's one thing to play the game. It's another thing to do it while you're talking about it. Like, was that difficult, or was that pretty easy for you guys just because you love it so much, you naturally talk about it? And joining us right here is Seth Tarver. Yeah, well, just anything, actually, whether you're doing Smash Bros. or whatever, the playing and talking about it at the same time. Did you have to, like, sort of learn the talking about it while you're doing it skill, or was it natural?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I would say that for me, because I was a relatively strong Smash Bros. Player in like 2013, 2014, 2015, and I've kind of taken more of a backseat of competing and being. I still enter tournaments here and there, but I'm known more as a commentator. And I think for me, I always liked like Smash Brothers. Is a very technical game. There's a lot of depth to it once you kind of dig under the hood a little bit and you try to become really good. And so I always, back in the old days, we used to have message boards, and we'd go on the message boards and we'd talk and debate and argue about, this is what I think you should do in this situation. This is, what I think about that, so on and so forth. There's a lot of theory behind it, right? And I always liked that aspect of the community. So for me, it was kind of a natural progression. I do think it takes some getting used to, though. Not every great player is necessarily well-spoken when it comes to talking about whatever game they play. But for me, it made a lot of sense. And I think for everyone who kind of took on streaming, like, you look at Zane, I think it's probably the same way for him, like, where, I don't know, I watch Zane stream and I just like hearing him, anything he has to say about the game is like golden,
I'm not a commentator, but I stream pretty much every day, and it's kind of become, it's second nature to play the game now and just talk about it. Because a lot of what I'm doing is just kind of instinctual. So I can kind of respond to people in my chat who may have questions about the game, or they're asking about, like specifics about the game or mentality. I actually also do coaching for the game as well, just because I like to talk about it. So playing and talking for me, it's been improving recently.
And joining us is Seth Tarver from the Thompson Family Foundation. How's it going?
Good. How you guys doing?
Doing great. And you were the one that we connected on this about a year ago, trying to get it done with Judith, and it was right before the lockdown. We were going to put something together live here at the Mechanics Institute. But we reached out and got connected and got it done online and put it together pretty quick. Tell us about the Thompson Family Foundation and what you do and the mission and how this all fits into it.
Yeah. Well, first, I want to say that I'm a avid Smash player as well.
Nice.
I play the new one on the Switch. But I've been playing since I was 12 years old or whatever. On N64,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, same here.
I I'm going to say amongst my friends, they're not going to tell you this, but I am the best player amongst my friends. In the new one, in the old one, I'm not. I have a friend. I have some really good friends in Smash, so I don't want to put their names out there, but they're good.
Okay.
So I would love to play you guys sometimes too. I want to see where I'm at. You know,
I'm down.
To be a professional.
Yeah.
I could play in the new one too. Honestly, I was getting into Ultimate. I was playing it a lot. Zane, you know, we played that one friendly that one time.
You destroyed me that one time. Yeah, I played the second iteration, the one that
Same
came
here.
out.
Same here.
Yeah.
Seth is all excited over there. He's like all happy.
But also, yeah, I play a lot of chess as well. Abel and I we played 2 games. One was in person,
one
one was online. He beat me both times. First game was close though.
It's close. Sure.
So anyways, yeah, I play Smash and I play chess a lot.
Nice.
I play those both probably daily.
One of the things I like about Seth is that, like, regardless of the perceived skill disparity, like, he still hates to lose. Like, he could play Magnus Carlsen and lose, he'd still be upset.
Yeah.
I can relate to that.
Well, when I'm playing chess or when I'm playing Smash, like, it's very competitive and there's a lot of trash talking going on. Sometimes controllers are even broken, you know? So
Yep.
So it's a fierce environment. But okay, yeah. So I work for the Thompson Family Foundation. My title is like Director of Partnerships and Programs. So I'll work with Able or a different organization to put something together like this. On behalf of the Thompson family, Mikey Thompson is going to play tonight. Clay Thompson's up in the air, but the family definitely plays a lot of chess.
So I hear.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like ratings or whatever, but like, how good is Clay at chess?
I have played him plenty of times.
Like on air.
I'm just curious because I heard he likes it a lot, you know, which is really cool because I'm a Warriors fan, you know.
He's gonna tell you that he's great, probably. You know, I don't know. Against me, he's gonna tell you that he's better than me, which I don't blame him for saying that, but it just is probably not true.
Okay.
So,
it's up in the air.
But I don't really know because chess is one of those games where that's one reason why I like chess. Is like different matchups are different. You know, like I can have a close game against somebody, and then he can come through and like beat him quickly, and then he can lose to somebody, and then I can beat them. So different strategies, different openings. But he is. I'll say this: he's a student of the game. That's for sure. So, and he's such a competitor that if you beat him, he's probably going to come back better and be ready next time. So, yeah.
Hey guys, Toph, Zane, and Seth, I know you guys got to get ready for the arena starting in a few minutes, and we're going to have our CEO on in a little bit, but we're going to follow your games. Zane, are you playing? Or are you just
I am playing, yeah. I'm going to be
Let's
streaming
go,
as well.
dude.
I'm not very good.
And Seth's playing also, so we'll be following your games and see what you do against the kids.
Awesome.
So
Take it
easy, guys, and good luck.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Later, guys.
Should I stay in this call?
No, you go ahead and check out because we're going to do an interview over here real quick.
Okay,
but join back up in like 15 minutes once we start.
You want me to join back up when the arena starts?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Perfect. And then we're gonna commentate Zane playing and all that stuff.
Yeah, Zane. Seth,
all right, I'll be back. I'll be watching the stream. I'll be back in about 15 minutes then.
Perfect,
all right, see you guys.
Thank you.
See ya.
And joining us right now is Mechanics CEO Kimberly. How's it going?
Great. How are you doing?
A lot of chess action going on over here, but everything was smooth and busy day watching the kids play. It was a lot of fun.
Right. Yeah. I got the other side. I guess just the other side of it. It was my son's first tournament, and so that was really interesting just to see how from a parent.
Was it his first on chess.com? Oops.
Sorry about that. We've had some Comcast. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I know you were having issues with net in the household.
Right, exactly. Yeah, we had I think an area, it looked like Oakland, Alameda were sort of out on Comcast. But anyway, I was just saying that it was really interesting to see it from the other side as a parent, doing watching the tournament and trying to figure it out.
Yeah. And then you had to go the extra mile of hot spotting so that he could play.
Right, exactly.
I think every parent knows what that's like.
I know, exactly. So it was really wonderful to get to see all the other games too. It seemed like, and I was watching the chat and everything with the kids, and it's always interesting to see what the participants and the players are doing.
And then we get those kids that say, "Hey, look at my game," right? And and the difficulty of that is, okay, they're clearly in the chat and watching the stream. So now we go to their game and like we can't really talk about it. So that's a challenge. But no, the kids had a lot of fun. We had close to 200 register. I have to see how many actually played the tournament. Is your son playing the arena as well?
Yeah, he's going to come back for the arena.
Perfect. Yeah, we're trying to make sure everyone gets registered over there. They have to know they have to sign up for that as well. But just want to give a special thanks to Kimberly because she helped create the very background you're watching this on, and put it together yesterday with the logos and the backdrop. So thank you for doing that.
Sure. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you again for all the hard work you guys have done. I mean, it's just. I know you do lots of tournaments, but it's always, each one has its own sort of quirks. And,
As
I was watching the YouTube video that Judith had put together, which was great. But I mean, I think it's just such a great, opportunity, and want to thank the Thompson Family Foundation for partnering with us. This is such a unique program, and particularly at a time when, there's a lot of things that the youth players aren't getting to do, like play basketball. So it's nice that they can pivot there and be able to sort of engage with chess. And I just want to say that, and also just, remind folks that, we basically have these mini tournaments almost every day for kids. So I think it's a really great opportunity to keep the kids engaged at a very challenging time.
Yeah, definitely. And just a nice shout out to the Thompson Family Foundation. And also the Warriors Foundation for just kind of helping facilitate everything that was needed to do this event for the kids, and providing the boards and sets, and it was just a nice partnership. And we actually had a guest on earlier, Adisa Banjoko, and he previously did a lot of work with kids through the Hip Hop Chess Federation. Where it sort of combined chess and other disciplines that having to do with fitness, because the Thompson Family Foundation, they want to enrich the lives of youth through sport and fitness. He did chess and martial arts, and so he would try to link a lot of the mental and physical parts of that with chess. So it was kind of nice to hear him talk about it, because he's done a lot of work in that space, and I thought it fit really well with the Thompson Family Foundation's mission, kind of using sport, especially with chess. And we're going to see some of their family members in the arena, so we'll see how they do. I think when they're watching the broadcast, I think they might be scared of some of these kids, but we'll see.
I would be.
They're pretty tough.
I'm definitely scared of them.
So, Kimberly, just before we get ready for the arena, just want to thank you for your support of chess, and what we try to do, and the outreach we try to do, and just thank you for that.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to work with you, and you guys do such a great job of creating these unique events and keeping everyone engaged and everything. Sorry, Paul, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say, when's the Mechanics going to open, Kimberly?
I want to put you on the spot right here.
Yeah, I'm going to just put you on the...
She's already got the auto response ready for that too.
Exactly. Well, that's a great question. I mean, and things are changing for the positive so far, and so we are looking at sort of how we can do that. It's going to take a little bit of time, I think, before you can play over the board chess, but I think our library might be able to have a limited opening very soon. So we're excited about that, but. Again, this is really unpredictable. Tomorrow, something could change. You know?
Yeah. But
so we're really we're really restricted by the guidelines and the regulations, unfortunately. But
the
don't
city.
worry, we'll get there.
And for the moment, online is very alive and well at the Mechanics
Thanks.
Institute.
Yeah, the Mechanics Institute's doing an incredible job.
And we are going to start in a few minutes. So, Kimberly, thank you for joining us on the broadcast, and enjoy the broadcast. You're going to be on for another hour watching.
Absolutely,
your son play.
I'll keep watching. But thank you so much for having me, and thank you again for all this. This has been a great event.
Kimberly Scrifano, Mechanics Institute CEO. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
And we're going to get ready in about 7 minutes for the start of the arena, and let's get set up here. And we'll be joined by Toph's going to hang out with us and help call some of the action. So
Seth Tarver is playing, isn't he?
He is playing, and so I have their usernames here, so I'll be able to call them out. I think Judith has them, and she's putting them in the chat, but I'll be typing it out in a minute also. So that we know who to follow. I know Seth is Big Maples. That is his username, Big Maples. So
funny one. I mean, he didn't like what was the Ugandan Knuckles.
Ugandan Knuckles.
Ugandan Knuckles.
So it just goes to show that the adults are no different. You know, they'll come up with usernames that are unique, to say the least.
Yeah, like Chess Monster 666.
Chess Monster 666. Oh, and I got to update because we're not going to be in the Scholastic tournament. And the arena is game in 5+2. Game in 5+2, 60 minutes long. And the way the arenas work, for some kids may not understand how it works, you get paired up randomly with whoever's available to play. So when you play a game and you finish your game and you're ready for your next game, you're going to get paired with whoever's up next and ready to play. It's not Swiss. It doesn't matter how many points you have. So you might, by chance, get paired against one of the international masters we have in the arena. You might get paired with Seth. You might get paired against Zane. You don't know what's going to happen. So,
how many players do you have?
Good question. Let me take a look at that and kind of like switch, because I actually have not even looked yet. Let's see. Upcoming arena. We have 63 in the arena so far. 63. All the top players from the tournament, they're playing it.
Nice.
And 64, the number's going up. So very cool. Few minutes. Hey, so how was it for you guys? You guys are normally we're calling the Tuesday night marathon, the Thursday night marathon. What was it like following the kids?
Watching? I think the chess was better. Much better.
Funner, more entertaining.
Well, lots more ups and downs. Exciting that way.
It's interesting. I think whatever we're looking at, we're able to jump in and adapt. We're flexible.
And that's kind of like the interesting part is like we're following games from players that may not be able to see what certainly what I see, but certainly what you and Nick see. And it's interesting to have that like in the mind, because their thinking is going to be of a sort of like another level, in kind of understanding that.
Well, you see them learning. I mean, they like that game with the rook against the king, where he's trying to do a checkmate and
right.
Tries one way, tries another, but finally gets it done.
And that's kind of fun to see, because like that's literally active learning, like in progress with the time running out. Right, you got to figure out the right way, and then okay, this doesn't work. Let me make an adjustment, and then it clicks, and then you got it. It's got to feel good, and he'll remember that for a while.
Hopefully.
68 players now
Wow.
in the arena. 2 minutes 20 seconds.
Participation.
2 minutes 20 seconds. And it kind of felt like the time flew by fast.
Yeah, I mean that was 4 rounds. That went really quick.
And Micah Thompson, Shriga Mike.
And is Josiah still up? Has he joined yet?
He has not joined, but I know he did join the club, so he can join at any time.
Okay. And Alison Wong?
She's in there.
Nice.
Fascinate.
So, Paul, do you want to predict a winner for this event?
Kimberly's son. What's his name? I forgot his. Sorry, Kimberly. I shouldn't have forgotten your son's name, but I did.
Lucas. Go Lucas. I'm always rooting for the dark horse. And the thing with these arenas, it's a different skill set. So it's not just who's the best player. It's who can win games fast, right? Yeah, that's true. I've noticed that myself. That sad fact myself. Yeah, that's right.
So, Paul, you could root for Lucas, and then I'll root for Micah Thompson. I mean, if he's Clay's big brother, got to be good.
That's right. What's Lucas's username?
Seth Tarver. We don't need to mention that. Seth Tarver's in the chat, or not in the chat. He's Big Maples. I heard Adam Chire, who was the co-founder of Siri, is playing the arena. He's A Chire, Cheyer. Josiah Stearman, if he joins, is Josie Wales, Josi.
Josie Wales.
Like the outlaw.
There's that. Yeah, that's a good nickname for him. I like that.
And if Shritha Swaran is able to join, she's Golden Puppy.
I see. Golden Puppy.
That's such a sweet name.
Sweet name, but then
Golden Puppy bites.
She'll kill you on the chessboard, exactly. And we are on. So let me go to some games.
Absolutely.
Games are afoot. And let's follow. Oh, wow. What an unbelievable first game. Sriram Krishnakumar is playing Slow Cynical Quip.
Okay.
Dr. Banner, Callaghan McCarty Sneed, is playing Annika Rajaram.
So we have some top battles right here. Look at this G4 move, huh?
Oh, am I not doing that yet? Yeah, the arena screen's on.
Fascinate. Who's Fascinate again?
Alison Wong.
Oh, right. That's right. Okay. It's I can't keep up here. I swear.
And here we are. Yeah, I wonder how they choose this because we already have like some top games going.
It's random, right?
Yeah, it's random, but it almost looks like they picked right off of the top.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot tougher pairings in this arena than the tournament.
And here we are. Andrew Ballantyne is playing the founder of Siri, Adam Chire.
Wow.
And Adam Chire also went to Brandeis University, the same university that Grandmaster Sam Shanklin went to.
Is that right?
That's right. And I think we got to see what's up with Seth's game.
All right, I'm back. I think there is one, right?
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
So I was going to jump to Seth's game. Should I go to Seth or should I go to Zane first?
We can look at either. Seth was talking all that talk. I kind of want to see what he's what we're working with now.
That was exactly my thought.
Okay.
So let me find him here.
I can also tell you a little bit about Zane. So Zane started playing chess very recently. When I say very recently, I mean like a month or two ago. Wow. I taught him the rook checkmate. I taught him the ladder mate with the rook, and I taught him how to checkmate with 2 rooks, and I taught him checkmate with the queen. So he's got some win conditions. Before I talked to him, he didn't realize that if a pawn reaches the 8th rank or the 1st rank, you get to promote. He didn't realize that. So now he's got a win condition he can play with. Which one is Seth, by the way? Is he Big Maples?
Big Maples.
Okay. Well, he's
in control.
Oh, he's crushing it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing fine. You're a good teacher.
I didn't teach Seth. I only taught Zane. Well, we'll see how Zane does when we tab over to him.
Mike. And let's check out
Big Maples.
Oof.
What was Zane's user?
Zane Melee, one word, no underscores.
There it is. Here
Man.
it is. Playing black.
Okay.
It's Amanon 11.
Oh wow! What a position.
It's got some attack going on there.
Yeah. He's about to. How do you evaluate? I don't even know how to evaluate. When I take a look at a position like this, it's so crazy. I don't know how to think about it at all.
How do you do it?
There's craziness going on both sides.
You have to approach it slowly.
Mm-hmm.
And not jump in too quickly.
And
but Queen G4 might not have been the right move because at least the rook at A1 hanging and
Yeah.
I don't know. Bishop B4 check is coming.
Oh yeah, looks good for
black maybe, huh?
Now if he would go bishop b4 check, this game might be over.
It's a quick checkmate.
Or what if he does king e2?
Queen takes c2 is mate on the
Oh,
spot,
look at that.
but he takes there instead. So this might give white a chance to get back in the game with king e2, or at least temporarily.
This is already way better than when I first started watching Zane play the game, and he had no idea what he was doing, which was again a month ago. So
And
I'm already pleased with what I'm seeing.
He caught up pretty quick, but I guess he's playing all the time now. He's playing a lot more often too. So.
Oh, I will say this: he is not used to the quicker time controls. It's because I don't think he plays much blitz at all.
That's an adjustment for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Here we have Trigger Mike. This is Clay's brother. Is it Micah Thompson? How's it pronounced?
I have no idea.
Trigger Mike.
I would have just said Mike. It looks like Mike to me.
Yep.
This is a complicated little game.
It looks kind of tough. Those black rooks are in play.
Yeah.
Knight takes d4 or something.
He's holding his own against a 1200.
Oh, okay.
It's sporty comic.
The fit.
Yeah, bishop d2 check wasn't the right move there.
Oh, now white's doing. Oh, look at that. That's another piece.
Yeah, mistake, of course.
Oh, see now. He's my horse, right? You picked Lucas. It's
You're picking Mike.
I'm picking the underdogs.
Whoever it be, huh? All right.
Who are some of the other players playing in the arena, by the way?
So we got Michael Thompson. We saw Zane. We saw Seth. Some chess guests that we have. We were looking at Alison Wong's game. She's a 8th grader women's candidate master playing black and just swarming the white king over here with pieces.
Oh wow! Wow!
Even though none of them are delivering check, they're all around. It's almost like you're playing Go, right? You're just using the blue tiles to.
Yeah.
And I see Josiah Stearman in the chat. So does that mean he's in the arena? We're gonna have to look. Josiah
Everyone
Stearman.
Everyone who played in the Swiss is eligible to play in the arena. Is that how it works?
Yep. Pretty much. And Stearman is playing Slow Cynical Quip.
Oh, nice. We
Right
should
there.
look at that game for sure.
Josiah Stearman, I believe he's 17 years old. He's an international master and attending UC Berkeley right now. A regular at mechanics events and a lot of Bay Area events.
Objectively, he's the favorite to win the tournament.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
How many title players are in the event? Out of curiosity.
Probably have like 5 or 6.
Okay.
We had like a couple playing the regular Swiss, and then we invited a few, and he's one of them. He pretty much represents what like a lot of the kids that like want to play competitively want to aspire to.
Yeah, he's been a strong young player for quite a while.
It's like Bay Area royalty when it comes to that. Same with Allison. And I'm looking through the list of players here. Another title player is Sriram Krishnakumar, playing Poseidon Shadow. But
that is a cool name.
Well under control. I know it denotes power, right? Just like
it does.
He got it done there.
Oh.
Yeah, down a rook is not good.
And trying to find Big Maples. Where's Big Maples at? Let's see.
And getting mated is worse.
Getting mated is worse.
Is it worse? Is it though?
Often one leads to another. So, when you think about it that way.
This is true.
Yeah.
And here.
Big Maples was someone's in some time pressure here.
Yeah,
I caught the end of the Swiss event. I was watching that one game that turned into a crazy draw where the queen got blundered and then didn't get picked up on, and
yeah,
that's time trouble right there.
Yeah, it's always so much easier to find those moves when you're not playing and you're not down to 5 seconds.
Isn't that the truth?
Zane trying to survive here is black.
King H7. Oh.
Right, that's probably
he's not surviving.
Not surviving. No, he's not surviving.
No.
Well, stalemate chances. I don't know.
Hey,
No.
I mean,
Nice, well executed.
Congratulations to the kids, right? Like we're
Well, he hasn't won yet.
You got to root for the kids too.
Oh, there
You
it
do.
is.
You do.
Here's Big Maples.
In his second game, okay.
Yeah, we got to ask how that pawn got to f6 because
I one of the first things I learned was that you do not play f6 in the Italian here. I heard it was a bad move.
Sounds like you learned well.
Exposes your king.
So Big Maples is gonna have to do some figuring there. Let's take a look back at Slow Cynical Quip and Josie Wales there.
I
And
was getting pushed around.
And Triga Mike lost his first game. So Michael Thompson
Wow.
lost the first game.
Look at this. This is not an easy. This is probably a draw. This is a draw.
And Josiah is gonna do everything he can to have that not happen.
Well, I don't. What?
He's not gonna want that draw, or he's gonna try to force a win at all costs. Now, in the arena format, it's actually to his detriment to try to push to a win.
Oh, Hosea's in the chat.
And
so.
this is his student.
Right.
He's saying,
Oh wow.
I did not know that. Is that right? This is what
I don't think. Obviously, G4 is a bad move, but putting the pawn on the same color as your bishop, but maybe it's still a draw. What do you think, Nick?
Oh, I would have played pawn d6 if I was Josiah. Right?
Yeah.
looking.
I mean, is there a way for black to win this? I mean,
well, maybe not anymore. Now what happens if you just go bishop c2, bishop d1?
Yeah.
If that white pawn were on g5 is kind of exposed, maybe the king could have taken it.
On g4, you mean? Yeah.
So checking on Michael Thompson, Clay's older bro. He is playing black against Super Penga. Hey, so Toph, you got any events coming up that you're going to be streaming? What's going on with you?
For you talking about for chess for anything in particular? Anything. There are some Smash events that are coming up in the coming months. Myself on my own stream, I just stream every day pretty much, and I kind of do all sorts of things. But there's some
that's your specialty.
That's my wheelhouse. I am trying to get better at chess though. I do play it all the time.
What town are you in?
I'm in South San Francisco, so I'm really not far from. Yeah. Well, so I've got a chess coach that I've been working with, and he was telling me to check out the Mechanics Institute. Except the problem was, of course, that right as I kind of found out about the Mechanics Institute, COVID happened. And so I haven't really left my house too much since then. But I was planning to come check out some events after, the world kind of opened up again.
You got to come on Tuesday nights when we're back normal, because that is the night to be here.
Okay.
And they did draw Josiah Stearman and Slow Cynical Quip. They did get that draw.
Wow.
And
Black was in trouble in that game.
Back to Zane's got white here against Rishika 8.
Okay. And these are rated games.
Not rated.
I guess it's just chess.com ratings, but
chess.com rated, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
what is the go ahead.
Knight g6 check is gonna spoil Black's.
Oh, he found it. Okay, good move.
Yeah.
Nice, hey, Toph, man, you're teaching them well.
Tactics.
That is of course.
Do you emphasize
he's
tactics?
He's got to capture the bishop. He's got to see that he can capture.
He does. He's got to see the continuation here. Oh, if he plays it. Oh, I'm so invested in this next move.
Well, yeah. You would think that he played knight g6 to play queen b7, but sometimes you can't tell with people who are learning the game.
Maybe he just saw the king and queen fork. He didn't see that the bishop was defending that square, and that was as far as he saw,
Right.
Oh, wow.
And it looks like he blew. Can Black play queen b5?
Yes, with check too.
With check. Didn't see it.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's
now he's back.
It's interesting though. We get to see the tactics unfold, and to our horror sometimes.
And that's the thing is like all these games are rich in tactics, and the kids won't see them unless they go over them.
Right,
so
exactly.
It's important. You got to go over your games. Over your games.
Yeah.
And back on Michael Thompson playing Black here.
What is the how does the math work in the arena with wins versus? Because I know some of these arena style events, you really only care about how many wins you get, and the drawing doesn't even matter almost. So how does it work for this one?
And then not even how many wins you get, because you're rewarded the more games you play, the more wins you get. But also if you go on streaks, and that's sort of like the important thing, because you get sort of like bonus points when you go on win streaks. So if you can, rifle off consecutive wins and a lot of them, you're going to get more points than even someone that ends up getting more wins but played less games.
Interesting. Okay.
So So that's why you never know. So even the best player in arena may not win it if someone else can just play a lot of games and end games quickly, even if they lose games along the way.
Seth running into some trouble here, I will say.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's down some material and down position.
Yeah, it's tough. You got to get your pieces out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
But still, we're not seeing complete beginner chess here. We're seeing something more advanced than that.
No, and this thing, these kids, right? I mean, these are not kids that just showed up and played. Like, a lot of these kids have been playing online. And
Yeah, you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're like seasoned kids. I'm trying to find Alison Wong and see what she's up to. Here she is, and she's definitely after her opponent here.
Yeah, Big Maples is getting. Look
at that check, that discovery.
This is not looking good for White, who's down 2 rooks and a bishop.
Yeah.
Look at this wild one with Zane here.
Zane's White. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Look at
Black's
that.
on a rampage here.
Oh.
Queen takes G2, King H4, King to G6, checkmate.
Oh,
that's
God.
a beautiful finish. Checkmate with the Black King. Lovely.
Missed it.
Plays King G6 first.
King G6 to just to defend the knight, I guess. Maybe that's just easier.
And well, it's not easier because White can play Rook G1 here, right?
Should say easier to think about, or so you don't want to sacrifice a piece maybe when you're on the attack like this. I don't know.
And it's funny to see because you see Zane is under 50 seconds left. He's probably learning, trying to adjust to taking
Time pressure in general. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, F5 check isn't going to save White, I don't think here.
Black is not seeing Queen G2.
Yeah. We see this over and over and over again. If somebody doesn't see a move, they're likely to keep missing it.
Black saw that fork.
Okay.
Yeah, but then it's still 2 rooks versus queen. If White can safety his own king.
That's a good battle.
Yeah, this is a good battle.
And that king is just... That king looks so...
he played King G4.
Man.
Queen G2 was mate.
And will Zane manage his time? Because you're going to be staring at that clock. It's tempting to just...
Melee.
Oh.
Yeah, White's had his chances here.
Oh, look at that. That was mate right there. Tough one. Let's take a look at the outlaw, Josie Wales.
That bishop may have never left C1. He may have never... I don't know if anyone ever told him the concept of developing your pieces.
Well...
That's your job, Toph.
That was my job. I only had a limited amount of time with them. I'll get to that on lesson 2. I'll get to that one on lesson 2.
You did a great job that he can play with these players already.
Yeah, there were moments in that game where he was looking, solid. So yeah, I'm hoping he sticks with it. Hoping he sticks with it.
And trying to find player. And the way the arenas work is the players have to click in order to get the next game.
Right, they have to seek the next game.
Right.
Here we go. Michael Thompson against Rip Draw. And this is an interesting match. Alison Wong's playing Yali Danzig Perlman. It's a pretty strong Scholastic player. Plays the marathon. Where did Big Maples go?
Oh, look at that, 92 against the French. That must be some kind of prepared line.
Oh, we got to see this game here. We got Dr. Judith Stare playing Black against D Chop 1. The doctor is in.
Now, is she a piece ahead?
It looks like it.
Yeah. You know what they say, the tournament director always wins.
Playing with confidence over there. Back to Zane. Is Zane streaming?
Zane, I think, is streaming. I think. Yeah.
I wonder what it's.
He is.
I
I think
wonder
he is.
the thoughts as as we're seeing his game. I wonder what the inner thoughts are as he's playing.
Mm-hmm. He's oh man, he's playing against like an 1100 rated player right now. So this is actually is probably his toughest opponent yet.
That'll be a challenge.
Yeah.
Definitely be a challenge. Going to see, and this go ahead.
I really admire that Zane goes in there and battles with these guys.
Yeah.
And that is that's a pin right there.
This arena format that's about it. Huh? This arena format's nifty because it feels like you can get paired up with just about anybody. Because like Josiah is now playing against someone who's much lower rated than his last opponent. So it's kind of interesting.
And
it's availability. Let's keep
the
ball rolling, kind of thing.
And National Tournament Director Glenn Panner's in the chat says playing and directing is usually a great way to lose points. But very few people can multitask like Judith, and that is absolutely correct.
That is, I'll say, yeah.
And
knowing Judith.
Despite Judith's king being on C6, she is up material here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have a similar kind of thought process in the Smash community because there are also people who will run a tournament and kind of enter their own tournament. And usually it leads to disaster, but sometimes it just kind of helps your mentality in such a way where you've got so much going on that it actually helps you focus in a weird way when you have to play your games as a director. It's kind of funny.
And for playing Smash Brothers, are there like in US chess, are there like ratings and rankings and you can move up based on who you play?
There are rankings. Yeah, there are rankings that we have. We don't have like a formal like rating system. Like you don't get a rating number like your ELO or something like that. Mm-hmm. But we do have basically we have a lot of tournaments over the course of the year, and then we have like a panel-based ranking system where there's kind of like a large panel of people who will kind of evaluate all the results for the year and rank the top, X number of players based on that.
That's interesting. We're sort of learning more and more about the game community, the gaming community.
Actually, I wonder what other games use the ELO ranking system. Chess famously, but I'll bet you there's other games where it's used.
Oh, there are. Yeah.
There are. Yeah.
There's got to be.
Interesting.
Zane playing down a couple of pieces, it looks like here.
Down a couple of minor pieces, yeah.
And look at Judith. It's King March here. Like her king's now on E5.
Oh wow. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, she just grabbed her up.
Glenn Panner saying table tennis uses ELO.
Interesting, huh? Judith, look at you playing some chess here.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Holding her own.
So, bishop E4? No.
Uh-oh.
That just threw away the bishop as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess she didn't realize rook E4 was a thing. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to keep moving.
And
Judith.
King F5 at least, right? That's a shame.
Yeah,
But it's still all even in pieces.
Well,
it was looking so good though.
I'll tell you, Judith may be the fiercest competitor among us. I really think so.
yeah, it comes out.
You know, after seeing some of the comments here on.
So Josie Wales playing kind magnetic fist here.
Did they just miss Knight takes Rook? Is that what just happened? I just looked away for a second.
Oops, sorry.
Judith. Yes, Judith missed Knight takes Rook. Yeah,
Okay.
Now we're moving on.
Moving on.
Got it.
Moving
I
on.
think it's just one of those things where you make kind of one little blunder and it kind of rattles you. And someone told me like one blunder kind of begets another, and you just start kind of nodding.
Yeah, you start tilting.
You need a lot of discipline to play chess at a high level consistently.
I'm assuming that happens in Smash Bros too, where someone goes on tilt and then just
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's just a universal. I think that's a universal experience across all games.
I think the guests that we still have playing are Michael Thompson and Josiah and Alison. I think Big Maple's taking a little break here.
Uh-huh.
Well, Michael Thompson playing Rip Draw over here.
Oof.
But yeah, man, these kids are taking it to him.
How old is Josiah, you said?
Like 17. 17
Oh, wow.
and at UC Berkeley.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
That is impressive.
Yeah, he just made
What's the upper just made IM? What's the upper age range for like the tournament today? Like how people were asking how old is,
probably
still considered Scholastic?
It can be anywhere from, around 5 to 18, but typically most of these kids are around 10, 11. 10,
Okay.
11, 12.
That's interesting.
Most of them, yeah.
How old is Callahan now? He's been playing these tournaments for like 8 years, or played in the first Scholastic.
He's probably 16 or 17 or something.
Yeah, it has to be something like that. And I'm not seeing Dr. Banner, so I think he kind of took a little break. Oh, no, he's not. He's playing Sriram.
Oh, okay. We should look at that game. That'd be
Dr. Banner against Sriram. Wow.
These are the two of the winners of the tournament.
Of the tournament. That's right.
Yeah.
They finished with 6 points.
This is
5 out of 5.
Playoff, man.
5 points. 5 points.
Yeah. Well, consider this the playoff. They're playing for first.
Well, White must be
tiebreak.
Much better here.
White has a pawn.
Past H pawn. Black's bishop is useless.
Soon to be connected pass pawn as well. Ouch.
We gotta follow this game here real quick. Judith Starre playing Tall Ultimate Tune.
Tall Ultimate Tune. Okay.
This is a very intriguing match on a lot of levels.
Tell me about those levels.
Well, let's see. I think Judith won a piece. Yeah.
She could have won a piece, but she took with the queen on E2.
Oh no! Yeah.
Oh.
Judith, let's go back to maybe you need to take Abel's class.
I love that Judith is in the chat and she's
stop focusing on my games.
Yes, she says just for fun, and that's what it's all about.
That's for fun. If it's just for fun, you should support us focusing on your game. Look at this. Wow, they're still playing.
Nick, I think I can't say that I've played a game of chess for fun in a very long time, in a way.
You're just a fierce competitor, Paul.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Out for blood.
Fierce.
Let's check in on the game.
It looks that nice Queen F4 check move. But does it do anything?
Sriram picking off the pawns over here.
Ooh. Good.
Yeah. This is just horrible. Although, look at this. Blundered a pawn and blundered a pawn himself.
Wow, look at this. Just checking on this game.
Did we see what happened to the G pawn in this game?
It was just blundered by white. Yeah.
That's a shame.
What happened here? Oh my goodness.
Although
wow.
it's not going to change the situation.
Sam DeGreat just
wow.
messed up right there.
Yeah, what was that?
Wait a minute, king takes e7?
Yeah.
Oh, he lost his queen.
I think he tried to move quickly the rook to c8, not realizing the threat. So try.
And why doesn't Josiah? This is just, it doesn't matter.
Back to Michael Thompson.
Yeah, let's see that. Let's see my
in trouble.
My man.
In trouble.
Michael Thompson, yeah, he's got to make some moves. Well, these players both have to make some moves. They're
down to seconds.
Yeah. So,
wow. Let's see.
I'm not sure about that one or that one or that one.
Let's see. He's moving fast.
You get to see some incredibly dramatic chess being played here.
The one thing that I hope the Thompson Family Foundation should take away is that through the help of their support for like events like this, kids are getting good. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he needed to find out about how to make a queen, a new queen. He doesn't seem to know how to make a new queen. And it wasn't quite made because if you take the rook, the queen could go back to f8.
And now Seth Tarver is actually playing one of the stronger players in the tournament. So,
oh,
I don't know.
What round is this?
There's no rounds. It's arena.
Oh, that's right. Right.
Lost track. About Zane. What's Zane doing? Playing another tough
let's see
player.
who he's playing. He's playing, it's another tough player.
Doing all right, though.
Doing all right.
Look at that knight.
Everybody's requesting games here.
Jazz
They want us to get on their game. Jazz 4.
Instead of play me a tune, they're like, watch my game. All right, here we go. Jazz Fork.
Yeah, and Miss MRINAL 101 has been begging us, asking us to watch their game. So we should.
Like begging, kindly asking us to.
What I'm wondering is, where's the money? Like, I've got my here. Come on,
show
we'll
me the
watch
money.
your game.
Show me the money.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to watch.
Hung the A7 pawn.
Messed that up there.
Oh, this is Seth's game. Okay.
Yeah. I meant to click on.
That's tough for Seth.
Let me follow. 101.
You got to give these players credit. They're just getting into it for the first time and getting hammered, getting destroyed.
Oh, Paul,
Yeah,
you have an offer from Warriors 1976, $100K to watch the game.
100K.
100K. Did he say what form of currency or what unit?
But he didn't claim he'd give it to you. He said he would gove it to you, so it doesn't have the same.
Yeah, no one knows what that word means.
Doesn't have the same.
They're gonna gove it to us.
It doesn't have the same declaration.
Doesn't sound savory,
100K.
I'm gonna gove you.
But aren't there like philosophical precepts that, well, we should watch the game now because what if he is actually going to do it, right?
That's true. That's true.
So I think.
However,
like from a risk reward perspective.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. But what does he take us for?
Hey, and Warriors, is that you, Adi? Is that this game?
And somebody wants Mr. Anol 101 wants us to stream his game.
I want to stream the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
shall we stream it?
I was gonna stream it, but I guess you don't want that. You want me to stream it.
I like that this has just turned into correcting these guys on their spelling.
It's turned into like a classroom, standard classroom. And I'm actually trying to find their games.
Salif 500 as well. We should definitely do it. Take requests. It's like taking requests.
But there it is. There's Emerino A. Whack.
There it is. Yeah. Wow.
Against Rip Draw.
You know what's funny is Judith was so insistent we don't spectate her game. She was very insistent about it.
She knows that when she says that, I'm just more likely to do it, right?
She understands reverse psychology. Got it. Yep.
It's that competitiveness.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Judith's
a fierce
playing
competitor.
Judith's playing Swirl Pond. Love that username, Swirl Pond. Hey Warriors, what's your username? Because I can't find you.
I thought we did. No.
We're not making fun of you, Judith. At least I'm not. So.
Adi, it's you. So I figured.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Misclick. Okay, Mr. Anole. What is the? They have different chat names than they do username. Chess.com usernames.
Look at this matchup.
Oh wow. This has to be two of the best players here, huh?
Yes, these are the two best.
Mm-hmm.
Are playing.
Strictly.
Oh wow, we should stay on this for a while.
Yeah, they're ripping out these moves.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to see it at this level because what's up, everyone? Art3 Pros in the chat. Yes, Wang. I think that's Nicholas Wang, and you need to join the Thompson Family Foundation.
Oh, 94. That's a hard move to overlook.
On chess.com.
But he did.
Sack the queen.
Look for Thompson Family Foundation and ask to join.
Sack the queen.
And we'll approve you.
Oh, wow.
And of course,
Paul would have done that. Would have done that. Sack the queen.
Paul offers sack the queen when it's not his pieces. Like
they were playing those moves so fast. I assumed because they're so much higher rated than I am. I assumed that was all theory, and then the queen sack happened. I was like, oh, that's probably not theory, right?
Well, Black overlooked 94, and
yeah, but this is
White took was a great move sacking the queen. It's how you've got to try to mix it up.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's some you're lost, but there's some trouble. If pawn to g6, bishop g5 is a very annoying pin.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get out of that pin?
What about knight g4? I played it. Wow, that was a mistake, I'm sure. Why go into the pin?
And just real quick so I can clear my conscience. Here's Audi 7 GSW in black against Dribbler 23.
You found him.
I found him. But I think we go back to this game.
I think Josiah was getting into some trouble there.
Yeah, this
So you were saying knight g4 instead of rook e8 or whatever.
Instead of g6.
Instead of g6.
Yeah, well, that was my gut feeling, because what Nick said about the pin knight, but maybe Josiah's gonna try to muscle his way out of it somehow. He's good at doing that.
Leading the arena. Get this. It's Sriram Krishna Kumar leading the arena. You know what his score is?
No.
11 out of 11.
Wow.
Already?
11 games already with 17 minutes left to go.
That's white here, right? In this game.
Yep.
Wow.
So this is a big matchup here. And look how fast he's playing too.
But that's why he gets so many wins, because
That's why he's got 11 wins, yeah.
And he's playing good chess on top of it. Look at this. Josiah's in trouble here.
In comparison, Josiah has played 7 games.
This is loss for white, I think.
For black or white?
I mean for black, right?
Oh, it's now lost the piece back.
Oh, simple. Bishop f6.
Yeah, if queen takes bishop knight d7 check.
Josiah is 3 minor pieces for a queen. Knight g5 is just crushing.
Yeah, and took that
Wow,
game.
this is cool.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, he resigned.
Brutal.
Wow, that was sick.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah. Nice move to knock Josiah off his stride there, is sacking the queen. Really good. That's what you have to do. You have to take chances.
Yeah. And let's take a look at Alison.
Maybe knight g4 after h6, Josiah? I don't know.
Stearman in the chat. Yep, allowed h6. And Sriram in the chat.
That was quite a game, and this white is having the tournament of his life. Unfortunately, there's not, millions of dollars at stake, but
and the thing is like both of them are in the chat, and then they're both already playing their next game. Check out the position here for Zane.
Sriram is an up and coming player here for sure.
I think.
How old is Sriram?
He's like 13.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Alison was in trouble there.
Yeah. She looked like.
Yeah.
I think Zane
Everybody
could get a win here.
Yeah,
Everybody
Zane
wants us to watch their game.
Some more.
Every 13 in July. Wow. That's awesome. Zane, every game we go to him, I feel like he has one bishop that he just doesn't move for the whole game. That stays on.
Oh my gosh.
And
it's like not.
Yeah, you can learn about your own chess a lot with that.
Hey, guys, check this out. We're watching this game, and we said Alison was in trouble, right? Oh my gosh. No. Like, did I lose it?
Oh, look at.
Oh no, here we go.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I saw the checkmate.
Oh my gosh.
Very impressive.
Oh wow, yeah.
Because I'm following,
Doubling the rooks.
Look at that. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, black played into the one way that.
And we were just
Wow.
we were just joking with her about swindles. We were just
Yeah,
talking about swindles.
That's a swindle. That's a swindle.
He's a new great swindler.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stearman trying to rebound here against Sam de Great. I think he already even played Sam de Great.
I think we know who's won this arena.
And guess who joined the arena is Nicholas Wang, Ninja Force.
All right, Ninja Force.
Oh, he's joined and he's playing?
Yeah, another strong Scholastic player.
Look at that Rook G3 move. Is it any good? Probably not.
Back to Michael Thompson of the Thompson
Yes,
Family
let's-
Foundation.
I want to see his game. Well, that's a good check.
Is there any trickery? This is Looks like he's gonna need some trickery.
Maybe like, trickery.
Gotta be able to get that knight to do something.
Well, queen h4 and knight g4.
Yeah.
Right? Queen takes h2 mate or something.
Try it.
Or bring your king into the game. Yes.
It's a fighting piece.
Yeah, fight with the king.
And this is why we love the arenas. You get whoop, that wasn't what I was looking for. We're gonna get matches like this where you have someone like Sriram Krishnakumar, who's a master,
leading the tournament.
Playing I Am Stanley, rated 812.
Oh, said he lost his streak though. In the chat, he was saying he lost his streak somehow.
Did he get he must have gotten a draw or something.
Might not matter. Might not matter.
Oh no, yeah, he's so far ahead. He's got 46 points in the arena.
He's winning this one quick.
Yeah, he's just rifling off moves.
Oh
no!
Wow, just like that, just like that. You just picked up another win.
Jeez.
Who'd you draw, Sriram?
Well, he's got the right attitude for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, have you ever seen such a score in an arena, Abel?
No, not this much. I mean, 48 points, 13 and a half out of 14. I mean, he got perpetual checked. He got perpetual checked by an 1100.
Wow.
He missed the perpetual.
Well, get you.
And back to the co-founder of Siri, Adam Chyer. Against V. Harish.
What do you mean the co-founder of Siri?
That is him right there.
The actual Siri, the computer
Siri,
thing that you can talk to that.
Like Hey Siri, yeah.
No kidding. Wow.
That's him, yeah.
Maybe Siri's telling him what to do.
Yeah, what if he's asking Siri?
We didn't think of that. He's like, hey Siri, what do I do now?
Is Siri like Alexa?
Siri is, I think almost exactly like Alexa. Not exactly, but different companies.
Same functionality. Zane played Gyoko P.
Gyoko P, okay. But they're not playing a Gyoko P.
No, it doesn't look like certainly Black is not playing it.
Yeah.
So you can say something like, Siri, turn my opponent into a mushroom or something like that. And...
Are you asking if she has supernatural powers? I think they might not have developed that one yet.
Oh, knight g7, knight g6 mate would be quite a... Queen d5. You're right about the undeveloped pieces that have... and Black is still fighting here.
9
using
minutes.
The king. This is dismal.
Yeah, maybe he somehow blunders a back rank. I don't know.
This almost looks
I don't see how else.
Like a composed problem. Look at Zane's game though too.
G4 mate. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Oh no, it's not. Queen G4. That still would have been pretty powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Threat is mate in 2. Oh, now we have a B4 check on the other side of the board.
Capture the knight, yeah.
Yeah.
He's thinking.
I hope he knows about castling.
You gotta double check that.
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
It looks like he
notices.
might be. He might be trying to find the legal move.
Right. I was gonna say he may not realize he can capture that knight.
Okay, I'm actually looking at his stream. He is trying to find the legal move right now. Yeah, he's trying all this. Eventually, he's gonna find it.
Yeah.
I mean, by process of elimination or 3 minutes past, he's gonna find it eventually.
Of course, he has to.
Well,
he's dragging his queen. Oh, he's trying to drag his queen now. He's giving it. There, he found it. He found it. He tried to play. Well, he tried to play King A5. I was watching him drag his king around. He was like, maybe I can move it 2 squares. And there's a rule I didn't know about where I can move it 2 squares. But so he tried that one before
That's the thing when they stream, you actually see like their movements.
Yeah, you see their mouth. Yeah, exactly.
Meanwhile, White thinks he's playing Pac-Man here, taking all the pieces off.
Mm-hmm.
And Big Maple's playing another tough opponent. I feel bad for Seth because he keeps getting paired against pretty strong Scholastic players. And this is at random. I'm not setting him up for failure.
So
Yeah, Sam DeGreat looks good.
Or am I?
Somebody says in the chat, wow, famous people are losing.
Wow.
I think there's something very charming about that.
Isn't there?
It's like the little guy, still can hang. Through chess.
Seth moves. I feel like he moves a lot. He likes to push a lot of pawns in the opening.
Yeah,
That's kind of his thing. He pushes a lot of pawns.
Too many pawns.
Okay,
I gotta.
But he sees the one move threat. He sees sees threats sometimes.
And I noticed at some point in the broadcast, Noob of Chess 421 asked
last time
that I show his game. So here you are against the tournament leader, Sriram Krishnakumar, national master. And I believe this is something that Sriram knows already. Oh, it's gonna get bad.
Already looking nasty.
It's gonna get bad. I see Bishop G5 coming. Yeah. This is how he gets these wins quick. He just knows.
He knows some sharp stuff.
He knows what's up.
How many wins is he at now?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna see that. His point total is 14.5 out of 15.
14 out of 15.
51 points.
Oof.
The next nearest player is 34.
I mean, I managed to play like 7 games or something like
in a similar time control.
Yeah.
Game in 5+2. And he's got 15, and we're not even done. And this one's gonna finish before the time runs out.
he plays twice as fast as I do, or I have.
It's interesting. His moves are almost instant.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. Pre-moves the checkmate. Well, were you playing against players of this sort of caliber, or
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
I'm slower and more deliberate, and
feels like he's getting a lot of them with like kind of opening traps, so that probably has something to do with it.
Oh yeah, he knows.
Usually it's Josiah that you would think of as being the person that would, but he might be just a little off his game today.
And Big Maples, I think his king is gonna.
Yeah, Big Maples likes using his king in the.
He's gonna get pulled into dark waters.
Not good.
Shark-infested dark waters.
He's got other pieces that he should be playing with.
Let's check on Alison playing Kind Magnetic Fist.
Okay.
That's quite a name. Kind Magnetic Fist.
Yeah. It feels like randomly generated words.
That is. And most of these are from ChessKit accounts, and that is a random generated. I'd be curious to see how they pick the words that it would actually. Any combination of this is not going to be
just some kind of algorithm, right?
Yep. Yep. How about Zane? Zane is white here.
See what he's doing.
And they make sure that there's not words that could lead to some strange mixtures that are not very nice.
Savory,
stuff.
Right. Unsavory, yeah.
We went to Zane's game, and I think the knight just captured. But we found ourselves in another middle game kind of position where Zane hadn't moved his bishop off to c1. And I just feel like I got to talk to him about
like
that.
that can really help you learn. If you find yourself doing the same thing over and over and over again.
But this might be his first arena also, because
probably, yeah.
It is a little different. It does have a different feel.
That's no excuse.
I'm
That's
trying.
True. That's true.
I'm trying to help him out, right?
Zane would agree. I mean, he's a competitor. You got to realize he's number 2 in the world, number 1 or number 2 in the world in Super Smash Brothers Melee. So he's he's got that learning mentality.
Yeah. He's got that go for the kill, but
he would agree with you. He would say that's no excuse. He would totally agree.
No, but I'm just being a smart aleck.
Yeah.
And Audie's gonna get his wish right here as we see Shriram against Audie. Wow, look at that.
Oh, a lot of action in these games. Right?
Action Jackson going on here. We got a minute 40 left in the arena. And Shriram wants this win. Even with a minute and a half left, everything wrapped up.
He's playing as fast as he can, right?
How does it work? Do you get to start a new game if you
At 6:30 it's over, and the game will be just aborted by the
So like if you're in the middle of a game, it just won't it just aborts and like it never happened. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So he's essentially, as far as he's concerned, he's playing Bullet right now.
He's playing Bullet because he wants to win, but if his opponent just wanted to sit there for a minute, he could sit there for a minute.
Yeah, he could just not make a move.
I mean, look at him. Like he wants to win this.
Yeah, but it looks like his opponent is kind of letting him. His opponent's moving quick too. He's saying, you know what?
Right.
I accept.
Come take it.
Yeah.
40 seconds left.
Strange things happen too, where you forget what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Your opponent plays fast, you start playing fast too.
Yeah, and you completely forget the other circumstances that might be important.
Mm-hmm.
I like how he starts with 5 minutes and now it's 5.5 now.
He's gained time.
16 seconds left.
Can he do it?
Will his opponent let him do it?
It comes down to his opponent at this point. Yeah.
His opponent might resign.
There's that too.
You know what? He's gonna say, "Hey, I played him and he didn't beat me." and there it is.
Yeah, it was a draw. I'll call it a draw.
Shriram, 59 points.
Wow.
Dribbler, 23.
That's got to be a record for this kind of arena.
17 games.
38 points. Wow, people are playing.
Yeah.
Incredibly.
Fantastic arena.
And, also, they have opportunities to play right away because there's so many players in the arena.
Yeah.
Another thing.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Right? Because sometimes I notice that you're waiting for a game.
It happens right away. Yeah, right.
How?
I'm sorry. I think we lost Toph there.
Some lagging, schmagging.
Well, I think we lost them all together. But all right, guys. Fantastic event, and just want to give a special shout out. There he is.
Yeah, sorry, my camera cuts out every now and then for some odd reason.
No problem. I was just going to say, we just wanted to thank the Thompson Family Foundation for sponsoring this event and just getting all the kids together and bringing communities together through chess, and everyone that played the event. Thompson Family Foundation, they got a special board and pieces for you. We'll send out an email on how you can pick that up and get your goodies. And also thank the Warrior Foundation, sort of help facilitate having Toph join us and hang out with us, and Zane playing the tournament, playing some chess. And it's really cool because, through your guys' influence, you're sort of spreading the love and the joy of chess. And thank you for being a part of our broadcast and what we're doing. And we know you guys are big time doing what you do. It's kind of fun to see you crossing over and sticking your feet into chess.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping, once we can go outside and stuff like that again. Yeah, I'm going to try to swing by the Mechanics Institute on a Tuesday night, I mean, it's really not very far away.
And we'd love to have you, especially on Tuesday nights when we do our broadcast. Come on and hang with us. You'll be right where I'm sitting right now because I'm in the office at the Mechanics Institute, and we do our live broadcasts. And Zane, if you're watching, and all the viewers, it takes a lot of courage to go up against these kids. They're pretty strong, as you saw. But thank you for jumping in and playing. So
yeah, I just want to say I'm really impressed with Seth and Zane and everybody just charging in like that.
Yeah, no, it was fun. And
tough thing to do.
I want to give a shout out to some of the top players in our Scholastic community, like Alison Wong and Sriram Krishnakumar, Josiah Stearman, even Nicholas Wang, because this was a free, non-rated tournament, and they all turned out to help support what we're doing and be a part of it. And thank you, Judith, for joining us.
Hi, guys.
What was it like playing, and what was the back room like?
The back room was fantastic. I mean, the kids were sweet, and everyone was good. And I love seeing the numbers. So big thank you for everyone who came out and play. And thanks, guys, for playing. I know it's a lot of fun for the kids seeing you guys play, and it was good. So
yeah, it was fun, and thanks for joining us on the commentary. It was kind of fun to have you help call the action.
Oh, it was a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
And
it was a pleasure and an honor.
And we'll. In our next newsletter, as we write about covering the event, we'll put you guys' streams in there. It goes out every Saturday morning usually.
Cool.
We'd be happy to support what you guys are doing, and we'd love to have you on Mechanics Podcast. Even if not live, you got to join us on Tuesday nights if you're free. We stream our Tuesday night marathons online. We get massive participation, a lot of action. So I'll send you an email. We'll get you on and hang out with us.
Can do. Yeah. I'll catch you around. I'll see you around. I might stream some chess on my own channel for the rest of the evening.
Perfect.
As a matter of fact, kind of
got the bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. It happens. It happens.
It's in the blood now. And
yeah.
Congrats to Sriram on he's got the not the triple crown, but he's got the double crown. He won the Swiss, and then he wins the arena.
Wow, that's right.
So good job. And any final thoughts, Judith, before we head out?
Yes, I have a few. We have so whoever enjoyed this weekend, please be sure to sign up for our signature free event, community event for the kids. It's the San Francisco Scholastic Championship. Usually it's held inside San Francisco in the Golden Gate Park, but this is the second time we are online, and you don't need to reside in San Francisco. You don't even need to reside in Northern California. So if you want to play, just sign up and it's free. We do have very strong section under 1600 and 1600 plus section. It will be USCF rated, but we also have non-rated sections. So we are welcoming everyone. It's going to be a whole day of fun. We are covering it live. Abel has some great guests lining up, and I know Paul and Nick are joining him next weekend. So we are not getting too many days off. We are back at the Saturday tournament action, and just make sure that everyone follows us, because we do have good tournament coverage. And if you guys want to have some fun Tuesday nights, we have the Tuesday night marathon. So everyone, please make sure to follow us, and thank you for hanging out with us.
Absolutely. Well, before we leave, we should wait for Abel to get back.
Yeah, or we should now.
Ran away.
Oh, there is.
Well, he has the host, so yeah.
Hey, so people are asking, so I don't know if you can see the board.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, wow.
Perfect.
Thompson Family
Very cool.
Foundation. So
yeah, and I think we have a Sunday, tentative Sunday as pinpoint the day for giving out these, right?
Yeah, next Sunday,
Next Sunday.
March 21st at the Mechanics Institute. And we'll send you all the details. And that may not be the only day and time because we know it's a lot of stuff, but we also need to be efficient with the distribution too. So if you come out and hang out in San Francisco next Sunday, March 21st, that would be a great day. And we talk about the Junior Congress already?
Yes, let's talk about the Junior Congress. So guys, this is your chance to be a U.S. national champion because we are holding the U.S. Junior Congress. It's usually a regional tournament and we get around 200-300 players, but this time it is online. And so anyone from the US can join. It is a US national championship, so we are awarding US national titles, which is really cool, and not too many online tournaments are awarding that. So I think this is your chance to shine and get some national titles on the resume, because it does add up in the college applications.
When is this USCF thing?
U.S. Junior Congress. It's a tournament that's age level, so per age. So we have 8 and under, 10 and under, 12 and under, and so on. You can obviously play up, but there's age level. So this is a very special tournament where you can actually guarantee not to play too old of a player. Mm. And the other cool thing about this tournament is that chess clubs like Mechanics, it's not a school-based club. We are a hub for many schools. We can enter as a team. So we can enter 4 players and form a team, and they can represent Mechanics. So this is sort of the national championship of the clubs, not the school clubs, or not only for the school clubs, but for the team, for the chess clubs, which is really cool. There aren't that many tournaments that offer that. So we are very happy, and big shout out to Chess Weekend, Glenn Panner and Mara Thorne. They are our co-organizers. So we are pulling Chicago, San Francisco power line and trying to get all whoever's in the US and get that going. And I mean, you are getting the TD of the year, the organizer of the year, and another organizer of the year, and Abel as a chess director of the oldest chess club. I think you can be in a better place, right?
Grandmaster in Residence of the Year, the chess coordinator of the year, the building of the year, everything. We got everything here.
So yeah, so we have an amazing crew. So that will be April 10 and 11th. So just right after Easter weekend. So sign up. Early bird, I think, is extended until March 20th or so, or 25th.
25th.
Yeah.
So this Congress is not an individual event.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is. Well, what was the club part?
So basically, if you enter same players from the same club they enter, they play an individual Swiss tournament, but their points that they're individually receiving, we add that together as for the team, and then have a little side math competition or competition of the points, and then see which one is the best club. And minimum 2 to form a club, I think minimum 2, if not 3. And I'm sure Glenn will correct me. And the top 4, I think top 4. I have to check out the regulations, but
that'll be held at the end of the individual event.
Well, it's not a separate event. It's like grabbing the points of the individual.
Oh, just grabbing the points.
And then basically adding it up on the side and see. So individuals, you don't have to compromise for the team's match score, but it's still very fun and represents the clubs. And top 3 as Glenn, well, either minimum 3 or top 3 anyway. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool.
All right, thanks.
Okay, I'm going to take off. Hey, thank you so much again for kind of having us on, Abel and Judith. It's good to be on the broadcast with you, Paul. This was really awesome.
Toph, it was awesome having you on. It was it was fun calling it with you, and
absolutely,
we'll be in touch. We'll do more together, I'm sure.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you so much. And
you're a good chess teacher, I can tell.
Well, one day. One day we'll get there. I just need a couple more lessons with Zane, and then we'll see what we can do next time.
Or with me, and then you can learn from
Or
me.
yeah, hey, you played some good games, Judith.
Oh no.
All right, see you guys around. Have a good
Thank you
evening.
so much.
Take it
Good
easy.
night.
Yep. Take it
See
easy.
ya.
And fantastic. What happened to Nick? He kind of.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're still broadcasting, right?
Yeah, we sure are. So whatever you're gonna say, you better wait to say it until we sign out. And,
Yeah. I know. No. I was gonna say goodnight if it was the end of the broadcast.
No, this is it. Just thank you everyone for following this event. It was for the kids. Thank you to the Thompson Family Foundation, the Warriors Foundation, and just everyone that helped make this happen. And Judith worked tirelessly to make sure everyone got in the club and got in the tournament. And it was awesome. We pulled it off. Everyone had fun. And now collect the prizes, and we'll let you know how to do that. And we look forward to seeing some happy faces with some new boards and sets. They can people can play at home.
Fun event.
So, all right, everyone. Judith, who can we raid? I think
Who did we raid?
Feingold, Ben Feingold.
Yeah, Ben Feingold. Let's rate him. I know he's. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing
something.
I don't know.
He's looking for
Yeah,
some fine
he's
gold.
playing. He's challenge. He's allowing players to challenge him. So Ben Feingold from I think Atlanta is always fun. And then make sure to follow us, guys, and we'll be back. I think on Tuesday evening with around 3 and 4 of our Tuesday night marathon.
So if you haven't done so already, just click that follow button, the purple follow button, and see you, Sriram. Congratulations. And Judith, what do I do? Hashtag raid or what?
Well, /raid, and GM Benjamin Feingold. Okay.
Ben Feingold.
Good night, everybody.
The protest sisters are not playing chess, so we're gonna skip them, okay?
No, they're just
as much as they are fun, but
they're just talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you, everyone, and have a good evening.
Good night.